Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
I like to stay active. I try to come in here at least 3 times a week and just get my 1-hour workout in. Since September, I think I've put on 22 pounds of muscle. I think my vertical has gone up plus 5 inches. I've gotten a lot faster since then too. I can hit the ball further. In football, I can push people around more. It's basketball easier too. Just being stronger just makes everything easier.
Brandon started with gym rats basketball training. After one of the sessions, he came up to me and he wanted to know if he could do more. So Brandon started the EDGE program in November, in addition to the club training he was doing, because it offers personalized programming for his athletic goals. PSN Performance uses a long-term athletic development pyramid. At such a young age, it's really good for Brandon to set the foundation of athletic development. Since he is in season all year round, he has to be ready for all the physical demands. So he does a lot more strength training, just because in basketball he sprints and cuts a lot. In baseball he's doing a lot of sprinting. In football he does a lot of sprinting and jumping. So preparing him to withstand the physical demands of those games, he does a lot more strength training.
I like all the lower body stuff the best. I do goblet squats, split squats, back squat, front squat, a lot of those. Tyler knows what's best for me. He always points me in the right direction. He just pushes me to go harder every day.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcasts. When the Homestead girls golf team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
I just want to be the best in basketball. So I want to be the greatest of all time to play women's basketball. So I just know there's people out there working just as much as me. So I just want to keep working hard and keep that intensity going. And so one day I can pursue my dreams of being in the WNBA and playing overseas. So I just want bigger things to come in my life.
I remember when I started in March, she could do 0 pull-ups. She did have a great 25-inch vertical when she first started. She only weighed 150 pounds. One of our main mottos is do the simple things exceedingly well, and that's where we started. So we started the foundation, building her base, and now we've got to basically the peak of our pyramid of things that we can do with her. So we didn't skip any levels, we did all the basics, and she got really, really good at them, and that's what's led her to become as great as she is at basketball and performance.
I've watched her grow, the confidence-wise, the strength-wise, the jumping ability, her footwork. It's really amazing to kind of watch for a girl her size, being 6'3", 6'4", to move like she can move and do the thing and be as agile as she is, along with the strength.
At the University of St. Francis, you'll find everything you need to succeed, from business, nursing and science, to the arts, all with a 99% career success rate.
You belong here.
Here.
I belong here.
Here at Always 100, we have different things that we provide each week with our elite training, working on things that can help them get a scholarship in the future if they don't have one right now. Watching skill development, helping kids get better, understanding what it takes to get to the next level. catching and shooting, working on ball handling. In the last 5 years, we had over 200 kids that's able to play basketball at some places from the NAIA, Division III, Division II, or Division I level.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
Your kids grow up quick, and there's a lot to teach them. Some lessons they won't pick up in school. Some they'll learn the hard way. But when it's time to give them the keys to their finances, we'll be there to help with their first checking account and the tools they need to make sense of their money. And even though they're off on their own, you'll be able to check in to see how they're doing. Raising your children is important, and teaching them about money is a big deal. So ProFed makes it easy. Federally insured by the NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
In 1952, my father, Jim Kelly, opened his first dealership. Thanks to loyal customers, dedicated employees, community support, and a bit of luck, his business grew. 70 years later, that dealership has become the Kelly Automotive Group, with 14 brands in 3 locations, including our new Fort Wayne Auto Mall. Thank you for 70 amazing years. It's been the ride of a lifetime. We hope you join us for the next 70.
In 4 years, this could be you.
At the University of St. Francis, you'll find everything you need to succeed, from business, nursing and science, to the arts.
You belong here!
Welcome to high school football here on SummitCitySports.com. Shane Albarani and Hunter Sosenheimer with you here tonight. It is week number 3 of the high school football season, and we are in the out of doors, in the elements here tonight. But you know what? That's okay, because it is another gorgeous night for football as we are kicking off the NE8 schedule here with a doozy from Leo High School. It is the Leo Lions taking on the Norwell Knights. Now, the Norwell Knights, they appear to be legit. They are number 6 in Class 3A coming in to tonight's game against Leo. They have outscored their opponents 64-7 in those first 2 games. In week number 1, it was a 22-7 drubbing of Mississinawa, and then last week, 42-0. They blanked the Heritage Patriots last week in Norwell. So that sets up tonight's game with the Leo Lions. Now, looking at this Norwell team, what they like to do is run the football, and run the football. That's what you're going to get. So we expect kind of a quick pace here tonight, as they have got actually a 4-tier attack. You've got 4 running backs that are going to touch the football tonight, and they are going to be all over the place, and they are lined up and they are running behind a pretty impressive offensive line for Norwell. 241 pounds. That is the average weight of these linemen, and when you're going to run the football that much, you've got to have that strong guys up front, and that's what they have. So Bailey Layton, the quarterback for Norwell, he should maybe have an easy game, because he's only passed a few times this season. Out of 110 plays in the first 2 games, they've ran the ball 93 times. So Bailey Layton, you know what, if they have to stop the run, we'll see what's in that playbook. But so far, no one has been able to stop Norwell on the ground. Now, as for the Leo Lions, this is a team that is, pretty much dominated the NE8 over the years. This is a very strong club, even though they seem to be a little bit down this year. They're 1-1 coming into tonight's game. They've been outscored 54-41. They took the loss in week 1 against Kokomo 33-13, and they got the big win up in Angola last week 28-21. We knew that was going to be a good one, and Angola gave the Lions everything they could handle that night, but they came away with the victory. And this Leo team is another team that enjoys to run the football. Quarterback Kyler Decker did throw the ball for 3 touchdowns in that win against Angola. He was 13 of 18 passing for 193 yards. But again, they're going to rely on Max Leffler, the running back. 21 attempts last week, 126 yards on the ground. So a lot of people, even though it is week 3, saying this may decide the NE8 championship right here tonight, Hunter.
Yeah, this is going to be an outstanding game we have out here at Leo High School. Some outstanding ball clubs that just just love to run the ball. So you are going to see straight county ball, they call it here, with a lot of running and hopefully some through the air balls. We can get some passing here in and out. But as you mentioned earlier, that Norwell relies a lot on their running game, and they're taking it behind number 54 and Brody Boylan. Brody is one of the greatest offensive linemen I've ever seen come out of Norwell High School, committed to go to Bowling Green next year. He is standing in at 6'3", 270 pounds, so they are going to be looking to run the ball right behind him all night long. As for Leo, they did lose a lot last year in Landing Livingston, DJ Allen, and a lot of key offensive players, but they're looking to rebuild here, and they've got a new coach and first-year head coach, Jason Dorfler. So we'll see what this Leo Lions team has in store here in a great NE8 matchup here early in the year to start it out here at Leo High School.
Yeah, it's going to be a great night here at Leo. Another beautiful night for football. We keep bragging about the weather, and it's probably going to come back and haunt us here eventually, but we'll enjoy tonight. We are outside, again, outside of the press box, and again, that's a unique feature here at Leo. You got to stay outside, but again, it's a beautiful night, so hopefully the weather will stay nice for us here going into the rest of this one here tonight. Let's take a look at the projected starters for both of these squads here tonight. Let's take a look at the offensive starters for the Norwell Knights. Let's go with the offensive line first. Let's go with Dalton Tomasek at left guard or left tackle. The left guard is Aiden Billiard. Logan Cotton will be at the center position. Brody Boylan at right guard, and Kyler Zadis will be the right tackle. Wide receivers, it'll be Kyle Neuschwander, Trey Bodenheimer, Cade Shelton, and Cohen Bailey. Running back Luke Graft, and Leighton Bailey is your quarterback. And now moving over to the Leo Lions, let's take a look at the defensive side of the ball for Leo tonight. First, let's take a look at that defensive line. Brock Schott, a sophomore, will get the start at defensive end. The tackles are Lucas Sharon and Colin Butler. Caden Furnish on the other side of the defensive end position. Your linebacking core, that is going to be Drew Baker, Alex Holcomb, Hunter Jacobs, and Max Leffler. And your secondary is going to be Camden Zoloff and Landon Hopner, and Jake Patton will be the cornerback going into tonight's game for the Leo Lions. And again, well, we expect a quick ball game here tonight. If the script is the way we think it's going to be written here tonight, it is going to be run the football, and run the football. And you know what? Whatever, if it's a working, don't fix it. That's, I'm sure that's what the coaches are all saying. And so Leo is going to have to come out really right away and see if they can stop the run, because if they stop the run, well, we don't know what the offense will do for Norwell, because we haven't seen it. They've only thrown the ball a few times in the first 2 games. So the first series, I think, is going to be real interesting defensively for the Leo Lions. They've had some trouble, stopping people. If you look at how many points they've given up 54, which is very un-Leo-like. I think this is the team where they had 5 shutouts last year. I mean, they're not used to giving up this many points. So there's a lot of pride also in that Leo defense.
Yeah, there is a lot of pride in that Leo defense. And starting up front with Brock Schott, he is a sophomore defensive end. He's going to play both sides of the ball here tonight for Leo, along with Aiden Furnish as well, the junior there on the defensive end. Both of those guys will be looking, if Leo were to pass the ball, both of those guys are going to be looking to get some catches there tonight from the QB and Kyler Decker as well there for the Leo Lions.
Well, this is one of those games where, you mentioned it, county ball, it's going to be won in the trenches here tonight. So really the stars of the game, we're focusing on the skill players, but we're talking an awful lot about the offensive defensive lines, because that's where it's going to be won tonight.
Oh, yeah, the offensive and defensive lines are going to be key here tonight for both squads, as they're just going to ground and pound behind those big fellas. So we'll see how this all turns out here tonight at Leo High School. We're in for a great one.
Well, let's take a look at some other games going around the area. Of course, we'll keep you updated throughout the night. Of course, covering a few games here on SummitCitySports.com, so you can click around and check out all the games going on. So let's start here. Fairfield and Central Noble in an NECC battle. We have got East Noble taking on Huntington at Huntington tonight. The North Bruins travel to Wayne to take on the Generals. That was a game that Hunter and I had last week against Bishop Lures, a game that Wayne, let's just say, they had it. They probably had outside of a bad fumble at the tail end of the first period that resulted in 6 points for Luers. That was the difference in the ball game, and they're going to try and rebound tonight against the North Bruins. East Side, they're trying to rebound after that tough loss last week to Adams Central. They take on West Noble tonight. Of course, NE8 schedule starts here tonight. Another game, we got New Haven taking on DeKalb up in Waterloo. Southside takes on Dwenger, and Dwenger they got shocked by the Northside Legends, but I'm not really sure if that is a shock, considering that this Northside team almost beat Snyder in week 1, and they proved it wasn't a fluke. So Northside is a team that you have to watch now in the SAC.
Yeah, we'll see what Northside has in store tonight, as they're going to go to Carroll to face those Carroll Chargers. So that'll be a big test to see if this Northside team is going to be legit contenders in the Summit Athletic Conference. So we'll find that out here tonight.
Yeah, and you have to think, if they can knock off the Chargers at Carroll tonight, that is everyone else is going to be on notice for the Northside Legends.
Yeah, and then they have Homestead going on next week. So then their first 4 games for Northside is always very tough there for the Legends. So we'll see how they can compete tonight. And as you mentioned earlier in the broadcast, we'll have those scores on our Kelly Automotive halftime show. We'll bring the score updates to you around the area.
And speaking of Bishop Luers, they are going to be at home tonight taking on the Homestead Spartans. Belmont, they are at Columbia City. Concordia, they are at Snyder tonight. Garrett taking on Busco this evening up in Busco. And then you've got the Bluffton taking on South Adams in an ACAC game. So, of course, everybody in action here tonight on this gorgeous Friday night. And we are live here at Leo High School, and we are going to take a break. We have got the Lions and the Norwell Knights coming up.
I came into PSM my freshman year after volleyball. Just coming here just really improved mentally and physically. I brought in my strengths. I came in and I learned how to grow as an athlete. I mean, I've gotten stronger, sprint faster, get up higher. My jump has elevated. Working with Tyler, he built up my endurance for everything, whether it's in weights, sprints. All across the board, we just keep working, and I have athlete development at Warsaw High School that I go to, and so I send him my thing every day, and he changes what we do in here to adapt to what we do there. High school volleyball, when you can go up to 5 sets, being able to just outwork everybody and still being able to put in that 100% was huge for me. PSM performance definitely helped me mentally. I know I can beat out people. I know I can work for what I have, and I know I can even go to the next level on the court. Looking at college, I can put on it. I'm training at a college level. I mean, I come in here and I watch college athletes train. You have hockey players, soccer. You look around and you see every type you can. Just being able to see that level, and I know that I can reach that level as well. You got to work to be the best, and that was just what I wanted to do. I knew that from a young age. I wanted to put in the work.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, I mean, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, I mean, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
We are back here live from Leo High School. Let's go ahead and thank some of our sponsors that allow us to come out here and do these ball games here with SummitCitySports.com. Once again, this is SummitCitySports.com. Like and follow our Facebook page, Summit City Sports. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit that notification bell to be notified of all of our live events as they do happen. Big Eyed Fish has been around the Northeast Indiana area for generations. Like their Facebook page for updated promotions. Enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a friendly family environment at the Big Eyed Fish. Kelly Automotive Group is Indiana's #1 automotive group. They are celebrating their 70th year in business. Shop all 14 of their brand's new locations at drivekelly.com. Tom Steele Tire has been servicing the Fort Wayne area for over 40 years. They will help you find the perfect tire for your vehicle and other auto repair services like brakes, wheel alignments, engine diagnostics, and more. You're invited to join ProFed Credit Union, where we get to know you to better serve you. Sign up online in 5 minutes or stop by a branch today and start earning your financial future at profedcu.org. At Ottomiller Contracting, we invest in our customers. We're providing peace of mind during the entire process from bid to build. Visit OttomillerContracting.com. Summit Volleyball trains and builds the highest quality volleyball players in the area. From ages 5 to 18, our players are equipped with elite-level skills and a foundation of life skills. Jump on board. Together, we can reach the summit. Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning is dedicated to providing the best possible solution for your home or business needs. Visit AndersonCoolHeat.com. Are you ready to do what it takes to put your past behind you, whether it's expunging your criminal record or helping to get your driver's license reinstated? Jolly Law Firm is your answer. Sioka Cleaning and Restoration, providing top-notch commercial cleaning services, including jetted rail, water damage, and state-of-the-art disinfection throughout the Northeast Indiana area. Online degree programs can be completed. Most degrees can be completed in 12 months. Visit online at sf.edu. At Parkview Sports Medicine, it's game on. We are the region's only specialized athletic rehab facility. Learn more by visiting parkviewsportsmedicine.com. Well, we are about 9 minutes away here from action, so we're going to take one more quick break, and then we'll come back here to continue to preview tonight's matchup here live on SummitCitySports.com.
Here are Always 100. We have different things that we provide each week with our elite training, working on things that can help them get a scholarship in the future if they don't have one right now. Watching skill development, helping kids get better, understanding what it takes to get to the next level. Catching and shooting, working on ball handling. In the last 5 years, we had over 200 kids that's able to play basketball at some places from the NAIA Division III, Division II, or Division I level.
In 1952, my father, Jim Kelly, opened his first dealership. Thanks to loyal customers, dedicated employees, community support, and a bit of luck, his business grew. 70 years later, that dealership has become the Kelly Automotive Group, with 14 brands in 3 locations, including our new Fort Wayne Auto Mall. Thank you for 70 amazing years. It's been the ride of a lifetime. We hope you join us for the next 70.
And we are back live here at Leo High School tonight. Shane Albarani, the voice of the Fort Wayne Comets. Normally, well, it isn't hockey season yet, so I'm glad to be out here getting geared up for hockey season. The Fort Wayne Comets will start their season coming up October 21st at Indianapolis, and the home opener coming up on the 22nd against Cincinnati. So getting the pipes all ready for hockey season. Glad to be bringing you high school football once again, something I haven't done in about a decade, and it has been fun the last few weeks, Hunter, as Hunter's been easing me into back to this football thing, man, but it's been fun.
Oh, yeah, it's been an outstanding year here so far. Week 3, as you mentioned earlier in the broadcast, we've been blessed with outstanding and great weather. No rain so far, knock on wood. Don't got wood next to me, so can't knock it, but yeah, we've been blessed with great weather this year, and it'll probably come down and bite us once you leave for hockey season. It's going to start getting those cold, snowy nights, but most fields are blessed with turf, so we should have an outstanding year the rest of the year so far, and we are in week 3, and it's been fun to bring these broadcasts here live to our viewers.
And we are outside in the elements tonight, so we are dealing with a bit of a bee problem here tonight. So we have already been attacked several times since we've been here. So this one may be interesting. We will keep the swearing to a minimum if we are getting attacked. So apologies ahead of time. But hopefully we will be able to stave off any invasions during tonight's contest. Well, let's talk about this contest again. If you're just joining us, you know what? The NE8 championship may be decided already here tonight. Of course, you still have New Haven and DeKalb and everyone else still, hey, we still have a chance too. But maybe this is the best chance for Norwell to be knocked off because, again, they're legit. They are number 6 in Class 3A coming into tonight's game, and they are not sophisticated. They are just bare bones football. They are going to run the football, and keep on running the football until you stop them. And so far, no one has been able to do that. And I think what makes them so dynamic, beside that huge offensive line, is that they got 4 running backs. That's kind of unheard of. You've got a 4-man attack back there. You have got Luke Graft, a senior, Drew Ringer, also a senior, John Colbert, a senior, and Aiden Rusu, who is also a senior. 4 running backs who can carry the load. They can take the ball at any time, in any situation, and you know that's what makes them really kind of scary. I mean, you don't have to throw the football when you got 4 seniors in the backfield.
Oh, yeah, no doubt about it. With all those running backs, and like you mentioned earlier in the broadcast, they can run behind their big offensive line as well. So they have huge factors there up front, running behind those big fellas, and it should be an outstanding night here of running football. And as you mentioned earlier, in just a few moments ago, Norwell is the only team left undefeated in the NE8, and then you have Columbia City, DeKalb, East Noble, Huntington North, Leo, New Haven. They're all 1-1, and then Belmont at 0-2. So this NE8 is going to be still up in the air, but this game is going to be a huge factor on it tonight for the Northeast 8 Conference title.
And, of course, everyone has been outside of the conference up until tonight, so we'll know much more coming out of tonight's game as we're going to take a pause for the playing of our national anthem.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
Dealing with joint pains, sprains, strains, or back pain? Make the Parkview Ortho Express walk-in clinic your first stop when you have an orthopedic or sports injury. Located at the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse, Ortho Express has specialized orthopedic physicians on staff when you need it most. Get x-rays, treatment, and referrals to Parkview Care, all in the convenience of a walk-in clinic. Ortho Express is open Monday through Thursday from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and Friday 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Call 260-266-4007 for more.
We are back live at Leo High School. Shane Alberani, the voice of the Fort Wayne Comets, with you here tonight. Hunter Sosenheimer, again, my buddy here this evening. We've taken you through 2 weeks of high school football. Now it's week number 3. As we are going to have a full slate of football games, obviously, here on Summit City Sports. They do a terrific job covering high school sports throughout the area. That's football, basketball, soccer, you name it. Summit City Sports is on it. They do an excellent job. Glad, so happy to be able to do the games here on Summit City Sports. It has been a lot of fun so far. First week, we were at New Haven, as New Haven beat Marion 49-0 that night. Last week, we had a great game with Lures and Wayne, and tonight we have got the Leo Lions and the Norwell Knights. NE8 schedules for every team start here tonight. As you mentioned, Hunter, that all of those teams at 1-1 or 0-2, those were all outside of the conference, so you kind of throw them out right now as the season really starts tonight. And the Norwell Knights want to make a statement, but the Leo Lions here on their home turf are pretty tough. It doesn't matter who is in the lineup or who isn't in the lineup. This is a tough team to beat here at Leo. And let's not forget, Norwell has dropped 7 straight against the Leo Lions. And if you don't think both teams are aware of that stat.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt, the crowd is getting big here out at Leo High School. Fans are fired up and ready for this one. This should be an outstanding NE8 contest of ground and pound county football, they like to call it, here out at Leo High School. Should be an awesome environment. Student sections are packed, as you can tell, on both sides. Fans are ready, and we're about a minute from getting rolling here out at Leo High School.
Norwell They've only given up 7 points this season in 2 contests. They've outscored their opponents 64-7. And Leo, very un-Leo-like, they have given up 54 points while scoring just 41. So they'll be looking to get back on the winning track here tonight. Well, actually they did. They got on the winning track last week against Angola in a game that we talked about in the pregame, Hunter. We thought that was going to be a good one and maybe even the matchup of the night. And it turned out to be one of the better games as Leo, they fell behind 9-0 and actually came back and won that game. And it was a pretty good contest up in Angola. So Leo, they get their legs underneath them last week. And again, Norwell, they're feeling it as, a victory here tonight. You look at their ranking, ranked number 6 right now in 3A. Boy, you're already cracking that top 10 here in week number 3. A win here on Leo's home turf, that may go a long way in that AP poll come Tuesday.
Oh yeah, that'll be a huge factor in the NEA poll as this Leo team, I believe, I haven't checked the rankings on them, not sure if they're ranked or not, but this should be an outstanding ball game here. Norwell is making their names known in all sports. They have all these players are a majority of these guys are multi-sport athletes. A lot of them lead the team on the football field and the basketball court as well. They're becoming a great basketball school too. Made it to the regional championship last year against these Leo Lions in basketball. So they're going to be ready to roll here tonight. We have an outstanding environment as the coin toss is happening here on our screen. It looks like Norwell is going to take the ball first. So the Leo defense is going to come out and try to make a statement here to start here out at Leo High School.
Yeah, Leo, they won the toss. They deferred, so that is going to put the Norwell offense on the field first. And I think that's pretty good for Leo because they got to come out and they have got to put that defense on the field first and see if they can stop this running game right off the first series.
Yeah, we will see what will happen here tonight. As you mentioned, the Leo Lions defense is going to hit the field first. So hopefully they're probably hoping for a 3 and out, but we'll see how things play out here as Norwell will receive the football here to start.
All right, the Leo Lions set to kick it away here. The Knights have yet to take the field as the Leo Lions, Jacob Patton, he does the kicking duties here at Leo. He's getting ready to tee the ball up at the 40. And again, Norwell a little late getting onto the field, but they are now hitting the turf here at Leo High School. Beautiful night for football. Lights are already on, a bit overcast, a little bit humid, but still a beautiful night for football, and it's great to be outside bringing you this game here tonight. So the Leo Lions set to boot it away. We got 2 men deep before the Norwell Knights. Drew Graff, number 10 out there. He is on the far side. Drew Ringer here on the near side. And the Lions set to boot it away. Patton takes a look at the student section here at Leo High School. Nice crowd on hand here tonight as Patton approaches the ball, kicks it, and it is going to be a short kick, and it is going to be fielded by Graff. Graff comes to the left side. Oh, he gets hammered as he reaches the 30-yard line. Or actually, he hit just shy of the 30, but he took a big hit. Boy, he was running full steam, got clipped there, got spun around, and went down. So a big hit, that's what you like to see on special teams.
Oh, yeah, no doubt about it. So the Norwell offense taking the field. Let's see how they roll here against this Leo Lions defense. Let's see if we can put this thing to play.
All right, Leighton Bailey, the starting quarterback for the Norwell Knights. Will set up to take the first snap. We're just underway. No score. It is a 1st and 10 from the 27 for Norwell, and not a shocker. They are going to run the football right up the middle. It's going to be a gain of about 3 yards, it looks like. That was Luke Graft on the carry. So to bring up 2nd down. Well, they may actually gave him a couple more than I thought there. So it's going to be a 2nd and 5, it looks like. And we're at a little different angle. We're actually a little bit closer to field level here tonight, so it's kind of hard to see the yard markers. So Bailey will now get up under center. Taking a look here, he will go a quick pitch out to Graff. Graff trying to gain the edge. He's wrapped up, and he is taken down shy of the 35-yard line. And if you don't think the Leo defense has been studying a lot of film this week, because they know they're going to get a lot of different looks, and I think they know exactly where that ball was going to go because they looked it right there and they knew where that play was going to go, and it didn't go very far.
Yeah, nice play there by the defensive back end, Max Loeffler, to get down the field. So a 3rd and short here for Norwell. Let's see how they can take advantage of it.
It's a 3rd and 3. Leighton under center. Going to roll out. He's going to throw the football. Looking downfield. Now he's going to take it himself. He is wrapped up, and he's going to be short of the line to gain. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
And there it is. Brock Schott with the sack there for Leo. And it's going to force a 4 and out. And Norwell is going to have to punt the ball away here early to start.
Yeah, Truman Wirtz, the senior, came up and finished that tackle. And that was a big stop for the Lions, a big confidence builder right away as the Knights are going to kick it away. Brody Boylan, number 54. We saw this kid warm up. He has got a huge leg. 2 men back deep for Leo. And here's the snap. Kick is up. Look at this. It's going to bring down some rain. Fair catch made at the 35-yard line. Yeah, Boylan, he could change the atmospheric pressure with that kick by himself.
Without a doubt, he is a big fella, sitting at 6'3", 270 pounds, got a boot, and he'll be out here on the defensive line. We'll see if he can make some plays here on the defensive side of the ball here for Norwell. He is one of their big fellas, and he is playing both sides of the ball, so credit to him, the Bowling Green commit there for Norwell.
It's a 1st and 10 for the home team. From their own 35, no score here in the first period. Shane Albarani and Hunter Sosenheimer taking you through this one here this evening. Here's the first snap for the Lions, taking their time with it. And here is the snap. It is a handoff over on the right side. Kyle Decker, the quarterback, hands it off. Loeffler doesn't get anything. And it's actually a loss of about a half a yard. So let's call it a 2nd and a long 10. Now with 9:35 to go here in the first quarter. Again, no score. As Kyler Decker brings everybody out to the line of scrimmage. Got 1 man to his left. We got 2 receivers down at the bottom of your screen. Here's the snap. Decker back to pass. Going to throw it out here. Oh, and it's just off the fingertips. Intended receiver is Zeisloft. So that is a drop, and that's going to bring up 3rd down. Again, Leo, even though they predominantly run the football, not afraid to throw it. 3 touchdown passes last week against Angola. So Decker comes set with his big offensive line. Looking at a 3rd and long here. Decker awaits the snap. Again, 1 man in the backfield takes it, dropping back to pass. Looking over on the far side, and it's going to be picked off. Intercepted by the Knights. The 40, the 35, the 30 up along the far sideline, and the Knights with a big defensive play. And that was Drew Ringer, number 22. Ball was underthrown just a hair. Ringer was able to come back, made the adjustment, hauled it in, and a big-time return. And that will set up the Knights inside the red zone. Here, 1st and 10 from the Leo 19.
Yeah, taking a look at that one more time here on our Traction AP replay. Just underthrown a little bit, and a Ringer with the interception there for the Knights. So that sets up great field position here for Norwell as they'll start it onto the 18-yard line.
So a big break for the Knights. Interception resulting in a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Here's the give right up the middle. And we got a flag coming in. Thrown by the referee. We've got a holding call on the Knights. That was Graff, the ball carrier, but this one's coming back 10 yards. So that was some good news for Leo. Last week, Leo, he took 10 penalties for 70 yards. So far, they haven't been penalized at all here. But Norwell takes the first hanky of the game. 1st and 20 now. 9 minutes to go here in the first quarter, no score. Second offensive series for Norwell. And Layton will take the snap. He's going to throw it. Going over the middle, to the far sideline, and we have got 2 flags coming in. Pass was, I don't think it was going to be catchable, but maybe we got defensive holding.
Yeah, it was thrown in the area of the intended receiver, so we'll see what the call is here. We had 2 flags thrown on the field, so both far side officials saw that one, so we'll see what they get a call here.
So the ball probably landed maybe about 5 yards off the sideline. So I don't think it was going to be catchable, so I don't think it is a pass interference situation. I think maybe a holding call, but who was holding who is the discussion now.
Yeah, we got a long discussion over there on the far side, so we'll see what we get here.
Yeah, 2 officials throw flags, and then you have the conference there, and the referee now coming out to give us the call. Pass interference. Well, it is pass interference. Going to be on Leo. An eligible man down the field on Norwell. So double fouls there. So those will be offsetting. So nothing really changes. So those 2 penalties cancel each other out. And we're still looking at a 1st and 20 from the 28 for Norwell. Bailey Layton, the senior, takes the snap. Quick pitch out to Graff, cuts it back to the middle of the field, and he is dropped right away. Drew Baker, number 6, making the tackle, and it's 2nd down. And the Leo defense, even after giving up that interception Leo did, this Leo defense now got some confidence. Another big stop there. 2nd and 19, only a 1-yard gain.
Yeah, Baker with a nice stop there, just threw off his defender and was ready there for the tackle to bring up 2nd and long here for Norwell.
Bailey again under center. Gonna fake it again. 2nd pass attempt. This one's going to the end zone. Oh, we're gonna have pass interference. That was an easy call. Zeisloff just mugged the intended receiver. And that intended man was Cade Shelton. Yeah, and look at Norwell. Well, they've shown pass now 3 times. They've thrown it twice. And both times, pass interference calls.
Yeah, taking a look at that, that is an obvious call here on our Traction AP replay. But as you saw in the beginning of that replay, Bailey was absolutely blown up there by 2 defenders of the Leo Lions. That was led by number 52, and Truman Wirtz with a nice hit there on Bailey to force him to throw the ball. And bad advantage there.
We were bragging they were going to run the football, but obviously not. I mean, we've already seen 3 attempts here, and I think they're actually catching Leo a little bit off balance here. They weren't expecting them to throw the football, but here they are. Now they're set up 2nd down and 6 from the 14 now. And a quick pitch to Graff there on the far sideline. He's going to be close to the stick, so we'll see where they spot him. I think he's got the 1st down. So that should bring up a fresh set of downs for the Norwell Knights.
Yep, looks like he got to about the 6-yard line, so it's going to be 1st and goal now here for Norwell, threatening to get points on the board with 7:45 left to go here in our 1st quarter.
Norwell looking to snap a 7-game skid against the Leo Lions here tonight. Looking to take a step towards that here with a 1st and goal from the 6. Bailey under center, Graft in the backfield. And he's going to give it to Graft. Oh, and he is stuck, and he is driven back. A loss of 1.
Yep, Baker there once again on the stop there for Leo. So the linebacker, 5'10", 205-pound Baker, making some noise here to start for the Leo Lions defense here early.
And we knew this game was going to be won and lost in the trenches, and right now the line of scrimmage is winning the football game.
No doubt about it. It is showing here tonight as we got a 2nd and 6 here. Let's see if Norwell can get some points on the board.
Graff, lone man in the backfield again. 4-headed running attack for Norwell, but so far it has been all Graff. And now we've got some confusion there for Norwell.
Yeah, Bodenheimer jumped in the fullback spot, and Norwell is going to get forced to call a timeout here as the play clock was winding down.
Yeah, Bodenheimer, I'm not sure if that's where he was supposed to set up because the quarterback, Bailey, looked over his right shoulder and wasn't quite sure what to do there. And Norwell, they did call the timeout there, and they avoid the 5-yard penalty. So no score here in the first quarter here from Leo, Shane Almirani, and Hunter Sosenheimer. Glad to be with you here tonight on another gorgeous night here for high school football. Pack stands here tonight. Good looking field here at Leo. And the Norwell Knights break their huddle coming out of that timeout. And it is a 2nd and goal from the 6 for Norwell. This is off of a turnover, an interception. That happened to get Norwell down in this position. So the Norwell Knights looking to gain some points off that interception. Here's the snap, fake to Graff. Bailey going to roll out to his left, being pursued. Got some space, and he is going to be into the end zone for Paydards. And it's a 6-0 lead for Norwell.
Nice run there by Leighton Bailey. Had no receivers to go to here, as you can see on our Traction AP replay. Had no receivers to go to, dropped back and just saw that left side of the field wide open, so took advantage of it and went in for the score and get 6 on the board there for Norwell.
All right, point after attempts here for Norwell. Austin DeLeon doing the kicking duties. Left-footed kick, and that just creeps over the crossbar and drops in. Wasn't pretty, but it was good. Doesn't matter. 1 point goes up on the board. All right, so the Knights take advantage of a Leo turnover. They turn it into points. And it is 7-0. Norwell with 6:36 to go here in the first. And, well, Norwell, they are making us look bad. We kept saying they're going to run the football, but they have been dropping back and putting the ball up into the air. But that is also showing that the senior quarterback, Leighton Bailey, he can certainly throw the football. And Leo, they are a bit shocked. They took 2 pass interference calls there on 2 of those attempts. So the defensive backs, they are going to have to be very mindful of that going forward in this game. It looks like Norwell getting out of their comfort zone a little bit, but I think they'll probably just return back to that running game. They're going to, if they get a few more points up on the board, they're going to want to control that clock and keep the game moving as the Knights get back out on the field, ready to kick it away. Again, 7-0 Norwell, and the Leo Lions send 3 back deep to return this kick. See Max Leffler, number 12, back there, the deep man. And also we've got Camden Zeisloff back there. And Darius Carter, number 24, a junior. Right here at the bottom of your screen is DeLeon. Ready to kick it away. Ball teed up at the 40. And the kick is up. We're going to drive it into the end zone. Just gets over the pylon there for a touchback. So the Lions will get their 2nd attempt here on the football field, their offense anyway. Turn the ball over on their first try on an interception.
Yeah, so the Leo Lion offense back on the field. Let's see if they can get something going here, as the interception early on in the first drive forced a turnover. So we'll see if they can get rolling here as Leo takes the field once again for another offensive possession.
1st and 10 from the 20. And Kyler Decker sets up in the shotgun. 1 man to his left.
4 wide receivers set here. Let's see what Leo has in store.
Looking to open things up here, and now Decker maybe switching things up here. Takes the snap. He's going to hand it off. Trying to go on the left side there, and nothing doing. Norwell banging around there in the line of scrimmage. It's easy stop. It was Leffler on the carry. Doesn't get anything. Well, they actually give him about a half a yard, so let's call it 2nd and 9. little something for the effort there.
Yeah, nice stop there by the defensive line of Norwell. Great defensive line here put together with Aiden Billard and Brody Bolin. So we'll see, I think, keep things going here as Leo faces a 2nd and 9.
All right, Decker awaits the snap, takes it, little play action there, throws it out to the far side, and Norwell, the defense swarms. That was Brock's shot on the reception, and again, nothing. They were trying to set up the screen there, and well, they didn't set it up. Norwell stops them cold.
Yeah, as you see on our Traction AP replay, Luke Graff just set up perfectly there for the stop there for Norwell. So now a 3rd and 10 here for the Leo Lions.
5:30 to go here in the first quarter. 7-0 Norwell. Decker in the shotgun. Leffler to his right. Triplets here at the bottom of your screen. Snaps it. Goes over the middle. Got a man wide open. Oh, but he overthrows his man. That was Islov right down the middle of the field. And he would have been off to the races if he would have been able to connect with him. He split the defenders, but they couldn't get it together. And it's going to be a kicking situation now for Leo. 4th down and 10.
Yeah, just overthrown there for Zeisloff there for Leo. So now it's going to be a punting situation here for the Lions. And Norwell will get the ball back here once again.
Norwell dropping 2 men back deep. Riley Stewart, Jr. on to kick it away. Here's the snap. Nice spiraling kick. Fair catch being called for. 2 men actually called for it. That was like 2 outfielders coming together in center field, but one of them was able to haul it in.
Yeah, no collision there. That was a good thing.
Yeah, looked like that could have been a disaster situation. You had both guys calling it, and they were both camped out under the football. And luckily, wasn't sure who that was who gave away, but near a disaster situation there averted for Norwell, and they retake the field here with a 7-0 cushion with 5:07 to go here in the first quarter here from Leo High School. Leighton Bailey now sets up in the shotgun. Has Graft in the backfield. Oh, he's going to throw it again, looking out. And it's caught here on the right side near the 50-yard line. And that was John Colbert, number 25, coming out of the backfield and making the catch. And it sets up a 2nd and 4.
So Norwell with a change of plans here on the game plan. They probably thought that Leo was going to be pressuring the run here. So Leighton Bailey airing the ball out here for Norwell to start. We'll see if that is the key to getting this win here tonight for the Knights, as they'll keep it going here with a 2nd and 4.
And Bailey back in the shotgun. 2 receivers top of your screen. 1 down here at the bottom and 1 man in the backfield. He is going to hand it off. Leo gets in the backfield, but spinning away is Colbert. Almost got caught there for a loss, but he gets it almost near the line of scrimmage, so it looks like it's still going to be minus yardage. Yes, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, as you see here on our Traction AP replay, it looks like Colbert misread the direction and went the other way. Had to come back to his right and try to pick up yardage. And so now it's going to be a 3rd and 4 here once again for the Norwell Knights.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Bailey under center. Gonna roll out. Oh, he gets pressured all over him. Looking downfield, has a man. It's caught down on the near sideline, and out of bounds is John Colbert. What a job by Bailey. He had 3 purple jerseys all over him. He managed to spin away, and he found the open receiver, and it's a 1st down for Norwell. Big time play there by the senior.
Yeah, there was a 6-man front coming, as you see on the replay, with the Leo Lions, and he was able to force out of it and find Colbert down the field for a 1st down.
And Norwell hurrying up here. Here's a handoff. Oh, what a big stick right at the line of scrimmage. John Colbert was just obliterated right as he got to the line. And it brings up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, Drew Baker getting there once again from the linebacking position here for Leo to only give a 1-yard gain there for Colbert, as Norwell has gone to Colbert a lot here to start this possession for the Knights, so we'll see if they switch things up here.
Yeah, we saw Graft mostly through the first quarter so far, and now you're seeing Colbert. But again, 4 running backs, all seniors. And this time, Bailey's going to roll out to his left, looking down the field. Nothing there. He's going to get forced out of bounds near his own sideline. And it'll bring up 3rd down. Leighton Bailey, 5'9", 170. Able to snake his way down the far sideline. And it's 3rd and manageable. So it'll be 3rd and 3 from the 29-yard line of Leo. Norwell looking to extend this drive. 4-down territory. And here's the snap. Bailey going to roll out to his right, being pursued. Look out, he throws it. Oh, it is caught, but going to be short of the first down. Oh, what a strip. And the Lions are going to take the football. Max Leffler just ripped that out of the hands of the receiver. And it's a turnover. So both teams trading turnovers here in the first quarter, and that's exactly what Leo needed.
Yeah, looking at it here on our Traction AP replay, Bailey just rolls out of the formation, was looking down the field, found Bodenheimer, but Loeffler there with the strip for the Lions, gets them great field position here as the Leo Lions offense takes the field once again.
Big stop for Leo. 3:18 now to go in the first, and the Lions down by 7. And Decker in the shotgun. Awaits the snap. Sends a man in motion. He'll take it. He's going to hand it off to Leffler, trying to bounce outside, trying to gain the edge, but he's dropped in the backfield for a loss. Luke Graft coming through, shooting that gap there, and able to cover him up. And that's a big loss. Takes him all the way back to the 30. Kyler Decker, the junior, breaks the huddle and gets everybody set. It's a 2nd and 14. Decker has Leffler in the backfield. Sends a man in motion. He's gonna scoot it. Uh-oh. Big loss. Drew Ringer goes in practically untouched. Zeisloft was the carrier there, or the receiver. And now it is 3rd rather, and forever. So the ball is pushed back to the 22-yard line of Leo. So it is a 3rd and 21. We got triplets here on the near side of the field. Decker takes a peek at him. Oh, bad snap. It gets over Decker's head. He's going to drive all the way back. He is going to fall into the end zone, and it's going, oh, they're going to call him down at the 1. And it's 4th down, and obviously they need to kick. Decker, what a job keeping the ball out of the end zone. And it is, you couldn't get it any closer than that. That ball is practically resting on the goal line.
Yeah, that one just straight rolled and was super, super close to the end zone. So now Leo is forced to punt here, and doing the punting duties is Riley Stewart. We'll see if he can make it. That's going to be a tight squeeze there.
He's literally under the goalposts, and Leo's going to take a timeout. I'm not sure what they really can't do anything here other than kick the ball away. But misfortune, as the Leo Lions got a much-needed turnover to stop that drive for Norwell. But Norwell's defense penetrating that big offensive line for Leo. They get in the backfield, just raise havoc there on that drive. And then a bad snap is the conclusion of that. That forces them down to the 1-yard line. So the Lions now in a bit of a jam. 1:15 to go in the first. They're down by a touchdown and an extra point, so 7-0. And it is 4th and 43. I don't think I've ever seen a 4th and 43 before.
Yeah, I was just going through my head. I'm like, man, 4th and 43, that's probably the longest 4th down I've ever seen in a broadcast.
Yeah, Leo has to get to another zip code to get a first down. All right, the Lions set to kick it away. Here is the snap. Kick is up, and it's an end-over-end kick. Fair catch. Going to be made near the 35-yard line, so the Norwell Knights will be set up in good position. With 1:09 to go here in the first quarter, and Hunter and I were bragging throughout the week that this was going to be a quick football game because both teams like to run the football, and we should have known better. This game really has kind of crawled along. We thought this was going to be a pretty good pace here tonight, but both teams throwing the football, couple turnovers, and here we are, 1st and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line of Leo. Norwell sets up with a short field here. They're up by 7. Here's the snap. Give right up the middle, and maybe a couple of yards there for Luke Graft. It'll bring up 2nd down, so a tough run there by Graft. And we're inside of a minute here in the first quarter. So it's a 2-yard gain, make it a 2nd and 8 for the Knights. And Drew Graft, we have a new quarterback. Drew Graft checks into the ball game. Drew Graft, a sophomore. And he has Luke Graft in the backfield, and Drew's going to roll out to his left. The lefty flings it down the sideline, and it is incomplete. Oh, he wasn't caught. It was caught.
Wow. What a catch there for Norwell. Oh, my goodness.
Great coverage by the Lions, but somehow Drew Graft coming into the ball game just dropped it into the bucket, and it is a huge catch, and it is a 1st down and goal for Norwell.
Yeah, one more time here on our Traction Athletic Performance replay, slinging it deep, and what a catch there by number 20 in Cohen Bailey for the Norwell Knights.
And that'll do it for the first quarter. The Knights threatening. We got a fresh 12 minutes up on the scoreboard. We'll be back 7-0 Norwell. You are watching high school football here on Summit City.
Your kids grow up quick, and there's a lot to teach them. Some lessons they won't pick up in school. Some they'll learn the hard way. But when it's time to give them the keys to their finances, we'll be there to help. With their first checking account and the tools they need to make sense of their money. And even though they're off on their own, you'll be able to check in to see how they're doing. Raising your children is important, and teaching them about money is a big deal. So ProFed makes it easy. Federally insured by the NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
In 1952, my father, Jim Kelly, opened his first dealership. Thanks to loyal customers, dedicated employees, community support, and a bit of luck, his business grew. 70 years later, that dealership has become the Kelly Automotive Group, with 14 brands and 3 locations, including our new Fort Wayne Auto Mall. Thank you for 70 amazing years. It's been the ride of a lifetime. We hope you join us for the next 70.
We are back live here at Leo High School. Second quarter action. It is a 1st and goal from the 5 here for the Knights. The Knights already lead this one 7-0. Shane Albrani and Hunter Sosenheimer with you here tonight on another gorgeous night for football. Big NE8 matchup here this evening. As again, new quarterback in for the Knights. And he's going to take it himself, and he is going to be dropped at the 1-yard line, it looked like. Drew Graft is the new quarterback, and that was his second play as he spells Leighton Bailey. Not sure what happened to Bailey, but maybe this is a scheduled event here as Graft first made the first throw of the series there that got him down there. Now he runs the football, and he gets it down to the 1-yard line. So the sophomore checking out the wristbands there. He's got Luke Graft, the senior. Drew Graft is a sophomore. I can only assume that there's some relation there. So Graft and Graft in the backfield. And Drew's going to take it himself, trying to bounce around, and he does, and he's in the end zone. And Drew Graff, the sophomore, makes it a 2-score game. Both touchdowns here tonight scored by the quarterbacks for Norwell. And now they're on to attempt the extra point, 13-0 Knights.
Yeah, here on our Traction AP performance replay, you just see Drew Graff just takes the snap there, was able to find some room on the outside edge and get the score there for Norwell, 13-0. PAT attempt is up.
DeLeon just barely got it over the crossbar on his first attempt. Here's the snap, ball is down, kick is up. That one had a little bit more muscle on it, and it goes through the uprights, and it is good. 14-0 Norwell. So the Leo Lions here not expecting the Knights to throw the football, and they have here tonight quite effectively.
Yeah, Norwell controlling this game here early. As we mentioned at the start of the broadcast, we thought this was just going to be a run fest here all night long, but Norwell airing things out here to get in great field position and get some running scores, both by Leighton Bailey and Drew Graff here for the Knights. Puts them up 14-0 with 11 minutes left to go here in our second quarter. Make sure you stay tuned. At our halftime break, we'll go over some scores around the area, some great games going on around the Northeast Indiana area. We'll have those scores for you in our Kelly Automotive halftime show here live from Leo High School.
14-0, the Norwell Knights leading this key NE8 matchup here tonight. And the Leo Lions have yet to get anything going offensively. And now with the Knights with a little bit of a cushion here, 2-point cushion. Maybe if when they get the ball back, maybe we'll see that little more of the control game by them. But the Leo Lions, they need to put some points on the board here. DeLeon tees the ball up right in the middle of the field on the 40-yard line. And DeLeon to kick it away all the way down into the end zone. Oh, he kicks that one out of the end zone. Big leg there by DeLeon. And it's touchback. And the Lions will take over at their own 20-yard line. The Lions, closest they have gotten is to about the 50-yard line. They have not really broken into Norwell territory here tonight. So they really have not even threatened to put some points up on the board yet. Now the Lions will break the huddle. They'll get to the line of scrimmage. Here is Decker. Decker awaiting the snap. Has Leffler to his right. Little play action here. Decker going to roll out, throws in, and he overthrows the intended target. That was Luke Collins, a sophomore. Just sailed on him a little bit. And it's going to be 2nd and 10. Still on the Leo 20-yard line.
Yeah, so Decker finding receivers, just overthrowing and underthrowing them. So we'll see if he can get things under control here and try to get Leo down the field for a score with 11 minutes left to go here in our second quarter.
All right, Decker. Well, we've got 4 receivers out, 2 on either side, and they're going to give it to Leffler up the middle and maybe a couple. So 3rd down and long. So what are the Lions to do here?
Yeah, Leo going with a 4 wide receiver spread early here in this ball game. We'll see if they switch things up here, as the 4 wide receiver spread not working so much in their favor, but we'll see if they can get things under control as they got a 3rd and 8 here to go for the Lions.
3rd and long. 3rd and 8 to be exact. Decker awaiting the snap. Got it. Gonna fling it out. Got a man. It is caught and getting away. Close to the first down was Zeisloft. And he does get a first down. Great second effort there by Zeisloft. Looks like he was going to be stopped short, but he kept the legs churning. And it brings up a first down for Leo. And now they got something working. 1st and 10 from their 32. And we still have over 10 minutes to go here in the half.
Yeah, Zeisloff just made the turn and a catch there for Leo. Pushed his way up the field, so it's going to be a 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line here for the Lions.
Decker sends a man in motion. Now back the other way. Here is the handoff. And maybe a couple. Ball carrier, again, was Max Leffler, who's touched the ball an awful lot here in the first half. And well, they gave him maybe a yard, so let's call it a 2nd and 9. And again, a 4-receiver set here for Leo. And Decker awaits the snap. Back to pass. Looking over the middle again. Just throws it out of reach of Zeisloff. Threw it a little bit short. And Zeisloff couldn't pick it off the turf. So another 3rd down situation for Leo. And again, 4-receiver set. 2 to either side. Leffler in the backfield. Same formation as the last first down they were able to pick up on a 3rd down. And here we go. Look out, blindside, and what a hit. And a sack made. Luke Graft came in untouched. And it's 4th down.
Yeah, taking a look at that one here on our Traction Athletic Performance replay. You just see Graft just come right off the edge here from behind untouched and takes Decker down. So it's going to be a 4th and long here for Leo and forces another punt.
Yeah, give some credit to Decker to hang on that football. As Graff came screaming in there from the blind side, and Decker was able to hang on to the ball. So the Lions set to kick her away again, 4th and 16. Better than a 4th and 43 they faced last time they kicked it away, and this is going to be a short kick. Oh, this doesn't go very far at all. Look at the roll it takes as well.
Yeah, that one took a Norwell bounce and pushed back the other way. So Norwell is going to have great field possession once again here to start the drive with 8:32 left to go here in our 2nd quarter.
So a wounded duck, if they will, put up in the air and drops all the way back in Leo territory. And the Knights, they're going to get the ball on the Leo 29-yard line. So another short field for the Knights to work with. And 8:32 left to go in the half. And Bailey back in at the quarterback position for Norwell. He was spelled there for a series. That resulted in a touchdown for Norwell. Now he's back in there. Bailey has 1 running touchdown. That was the first one of the game. Now he's going to take the snap. Looking down the field. Got a man open, but he overthrew the target. And it was Cade Sheldon. He was open, but they couldn't get together.
Yeah, so Bailey back in at quarterback here for Norwell. 8:27 left to go. Don't know exactly why he went off on the last drive, but good to see him back on the field here for Norwell as he has been slinging the rock early on in the year here for the Knights.
Yeah, I think that may have been a scheduled thing there. I think maybe they thought to get him in there. I think they were trying to work Graff into the offense here tonight because Bailey doesn't look like to be injured or anything hampered at all. So he's back in there, takes the snap again, looking to throw the football. Going to go over the middle, same play, and he overthrows him again. The exact same setup, and goes incomplete.
Yeah, had his receiver open over top, just overthrown there, as we have seen that early here for both squads, as well with Decker for the Leo Lions. Just overthrown balls is the worry here early for both offensive. So it's going to be another 3rd and long here, 8:21 to go here in our 2nd quarter. The Bees are flying over here out at Leo High School.
3rd and 10 from the Leo 28. Here's the snap. Bailey looking to throw it again. That one is tipped, and it's incomplete. I think maybe one of the linemen there in a purple jersey may have got a mid on it. And I think the intended receiver there was Luke Graft, and brings up 4th down.
Yeah, here on our Traction AP replay, it looks like it was kind of just knocked by a lineman and in and out of the hands there of Graft. So we're going to see a field goal here.
Wow, this is a 45-yard boot.
Wow, we saw a great kicker earlier in the year with, was it Marion's kicker? No, it was last week.
Yes.
Last week, Lures' kicker. So we'll see if Norwell's got the kicks here.
Well, we saw DeLeon kicked it through the end zone on the last kickoff. Here's the snap. Ball is down. This one is going to be off the upright and no good.
Ow.
Well, it had plenty of leg on it. Just off its path. And a clanker. And Leo escapes.
Yeah, looking at that one here on our Traction AP replay. As you see, a beautiful set there. Leo defenders were coming and just nails off the upright there. So Leo is going to bring the offense back on the field from the 28-yard line. 8:10 left to go here in our second quarter. We got a great ball game going. Let's see if Leo can get some points on the board to make this game tighter. In an outstanding environment. We got to say that here out at Leo High School.
Great
the
night.
Student sections are fired up, and the crowd here on the Leo sideline is outstanding here out at Leo High School.
And Leo will get the ball to start the second half. So that's important here. If Leo can get some points on the board. It's 14-0 Norwell. Here is the snap. Little different look, the little misdirect in the backfield, but Norwell not fooled at all.
Yeah, Brody Bolin getting there with the stop for Norwell as we take a look at it here on our Traction AP replay. You just see Bolin here as they put a man in motion. Does Leo. Bolin just escapes around his defender and is able to get the stop there for Norwell. So 2nd down and 12 here for the Lions.
Bolin 6'3", 270. And it's a loss of 2, so it's 2nd and 12. And here is the snap. Going to throw the football down the sideline. Little timing pattern, and it's going to go incomplete. Brock Schott was the intended receiver.
Yeah, overthrown just by a few yards once again here for Leo. So it's going to bring up another 3rd and a long here for the Lions. 3rd and 12 to be exact.
So another probable passing situation here for Decker and the Lions.
So 3rd and long. Leo has faced a lot here. Let's see if they can get a conversion.
4 receiver set. Leffler in the backfield. Decker takes the snap.
Blitz coming.
Sends it across the far sideline. Good coverage. Knocked away. And a late flag coming in. I think we may have a late hit. Maybe. Or pass interference. Well, it was thrown on the far sideline where the play occurred. And there's 2 flags. Yeah, I think we may have perhaps a late hit. Let's see. Pass interference. That's 1.
So it looks like both officials threw for pass interference. Okay. Let's look at that here one more time on our Traction AP replay. And, yeah.
Well, we're not on top of it, so yeah. They are.
Referees are on the field, so, hey, we'll let them make that call. But great pressure brought there by Luke Graff for the Norwell line as he came right through to force pressure on Decker. So 1st down and 10 here for Leo. Let's see if they can get it rolling.
Here's the snap to Decker, back to pass, got some blocking. He's got a man out in the flat. It's caught at the 40-yard line and taken down about the 42-yard line. And Layden Huffner will get the reception. And it's going to bring up 2nd down and short.
Yeah, nice little out route there, ran by Landon Hebner, the sophomore, with a catch there for Leo. So a 2nd down and a 1. Let's see, Leo offense is rolling here now.
Decker checking the wristbands. Leffler will do the same. Sets up to his left. Again, 4 receiver set. And Decker Awaits the snap. He's going to hand it off to Leffler. Goes right up the middle. And a tough run there. Working hard. Gets just, did he get a first down? Yeah, they do.
Like he got enough.
Yeah, he just got enough.
And that was great running ball there as both offensive and defensive linemen were pushing to try to hold the line there. But Leo able to pick up the first down. 6:20 left to go at the 45-yard line. And the Leo Lion offense getting things going.
All right, they're looking to bust into Norwell territory. 1st and 10 from the 45. Decker waiting the snap. 4 receivers. Going to fake it. Now he's going to throw over the middle. Oh, it was tipped, throwing behind the intended target, Zeitloft. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Yeah, Zeisloff and shot there in the area. That one was intended for Zeisloff. Just threw it behind him. So it's going to bring up a 2nd down and a 10 here for the Leo Lions.
Stops the clock. Just a touch over 6 minutes to go here in the half. And Decker awaits the snap. He stands at the 40-yard line. Takes it. Look out. Oh, look. Oh, ball is loose. It's on the ground. And I think, we got a battle for it, but I think Leffler may have, hopped on it. And it looked like there was a little bit of miscommunication in the backfield there.
Yeah, taking a look at that one more time here on our Traction Athletic Performance replay. You just see the miscommunication there on the handoff. A great battle, but Leo able to recover, and it's going to be another 3rd and long here for the Lions, 3rd and 20.
3rd and 19 from the 36. And Decker awaiting the snap. He has got it. Good protection. Airs it up down the far sideline, and that is knocked away. Luke Collins thought he was going to haul that one in. Had a good look at it. Good pass, good coverage. But Collins just could not pull it in, and it's 4th down.
Yeah, looking at that one, that was a perfectly placed ball there from Decker. Just great defensive stop there by Norwell as you see it in the air. And a double coverage there for Norwell with Leighton Bailey there on the stop for the Knights, forcing a punt here for Leo.
And Leo to kick away. Now the Knights have not returned a punt all night. Another fair catch being called for. Sure, that is Drew Ringer. And Drew Ringer is a guy who carried the football an awful lot last week, and he has barely touched it here tonight.
Yeah, Ringer doing a lot of carrying for Norwell early in this season. Hasn't carried much tonight, but that offense has been known there with Luke Graft and Drew. Both Graft, I believe they're brothers. I would say they have some sort of relation. So Drew and Luke Graft doing some great offense here for Norwell. So there's 5:02 left on the board. We'll see what Norwell does with the clock and possession as they're going to start at the 35-yard line of the Knights.
Yeah, Ringer rushed for 229 yards in that opening week win against Mississinewa. And now here is the handoff. They go to the left side to Graft. He gets it out to the 40-yard line. And we're inside of 5 minutes to go here in the first half from Leo High School. It is 14-0 Norwell here tonight. Both teams turning the football over here tonight. And both teams kind of surprising, coming out, putting the ball in the air here in the first half. Now let's see if Norwell maybe tries to just kind of control it here, as Leo will get the ball to start the second half. Here's the handoff, and close to a first down. That was Aiden Rusu, and his first touch of the game.
Yeah, I love that drawn-up play there. As we take a look at it here on our Traction AP replay, you just see him kind of lined up in a tight end formation, gets the handoff and comes around the other end and picks up great yardage there for Norwell. And I believe, they're going to give him the first down on that one.
So we'll start the clock here. Now 4 minutes to go. Leighton Bailey stands at the 40. And the handoff going to Graff, had a huge hole. Look at this, still on his feet, moves everyone past the stick, and he has got a first down.
Yeah, nice run there by Graff. Found his hole, got up it, and kept pushing with defenders on him to keep the clock rolling. 3:30 left to go here in our first half, and Norwell is moving the ball as they are now at the Leo 45.
Here's the snap. Bailey stepping up. Had some pressure there, had to get rid of it a little bit quicker than he wanted to, and he overthrows his target. And it's 2nd down and 10 from the Leo 45.
Yeah, the Leo Lions defensive line is bringing the pressure here as they line up with the 6-man front. As you see here on our replay, the line is just bringing pressure, but just not enough there for Leo. So it's going to be 2nd down and 10 here for the Knights.
Bailey takes the snap, hands off to Graff, right up the middle. And now this is what we expected. Giving the ball to Graff, going right up the gut. And he gets, it's 6 on that one.
Yeah, I think we jinxed that earlier
Yeah.
in our pregame, calling the run and pound game. But we've got a lot of throwing, a mix of things here tonight. That's what we love to see. Get a little mix going.
Yeah, but Norwell, they've got the lead. They've got a 2-score cushion, and now they can control the clock. Leo hasn't been able to do anything offensively here tonight. So Norwell can maybe have this 2-touchdown lead stand up.
They're going to need a big stop here from the Lions.
Quick little pitch out to Graff. Oh, he gets through 1 tackle, still on his feet, and he's got a first down, gets across the 30.
Yeah, nice run in there by Graff, bouncing off defenders, able to pick up the first down and move the chains, and that'll keep the clock rolling, as that is what Norwell wanted. 2:30 left to go, as Leo will receive the second half kickoff. So Norwell just trying to get on the board here once again here to end our second half.
Bailey takes the snap, back to pass. Oh, takes a big hit as he unloads the football, and it is caught. Threads the needle. And Neuenschwander gets his first catch of the night.
Yeah, Norwell. Neuenschwander with a nice catch there, as Bailey was absolutely blown up once again by the Leo defensive line. So the defensive line playing great here for Leo. Just got to get the secondary a little tighter here to the Lions. And it's going to be a 1st and 10 here for Norwell.
From the 15. Bailey will take the snap, hand it off to Graff, looking for some space, but he's gobbled up. Gets maybe a couple. Knights still have some timeouts in their pocket with 1:32 to go here in the half. They're up by 2 scores, and they can put a stranglehold on this one if they can get into the end zone here. But now the clock is playing against them. But again, timeouts in their hand.
Yeah, the clock is in Norwell's favor. We're at 1:10 left to go here in our first half. So we'll see if Norwell just uses the clock here and just tries to get on the board here to end the first half.
If Leo can get a stop here and they'll get the football. Give it to Graff. Oh, he is stood up right at the line. And he had a purple shirt on him immediately as soon as he got that ball. And now we're under a minute. I think Norwell, they're not in any hurry. So I think maybe they're content here with just taking that 14-0 lead into the dressing room.
Yeah, 15 seconds separates the game and play clock. So we'll see what happens. 3rd and 10, and it looks like we got a timeout on the field.
And Norwell will take a timeout. So 36.3 seconds. So again, you get into the end zone here, and it is going to be a tough road for Leo. And I know Norwell, pretty sure they're aware of that, that they get up by 3 scores, considering that Leo hasn't even been able to break the 50 here tonight offensively. The defense certainly will be able to make that lead stand up. But this is big for Leo. It's a 3rd and 10. Yeah, well, we also know that Norwell's got a pretty good kicker, too.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to mention. Norwell does have the kicker, so if Leo gets a stop here, they could possibly hold Norwell to 3 points, which will be huge for the Lions as they play in the long run here. with 36 seconds left to go here in our first half.
Bailey will take the snap. Kraft in the backfield. And Bailey will take it, dumps it off right down the middle, and reaching the 5, it looks like. And Bailey had a man in his face right away.
Yeah, Norwell was forced to just use their last timeout there with 26 seconds left on the clock. And it looks like they're going to be just short of the first down. It's going to be 4th and about 2 from what it looks like here from our perspective. We'll see what they put up on the scoreboard.
Well, what do you do here? It's even if you go for the field goal, it's 4th and 1.
Yep, 4th and 1 now.
Even if you get the 3 points, it's still a 3-score ball game.
Yep. Yeah, so the ball is marked at the 6-yard line, 4th and 1 here for the Knights. This will be a huge stop if Leo is able to convert it here for the Lions. This will be huge if they're able to stand up. If Norwell decides to go for it, but we'll see what happens.
I think they're going to keep their offense out there.
Yeah, it looks like far side there. Leighton Bailey is still on the field for Norwell. So
yeah, if they were going to kick it, they'd already be out there. So offense getting back out there, and it is a 4th and 1 from the 6.
Yeah, so if you're Leo, you need a huge stop here from
bringing Leo. Yeah, Leo's going to need to bring the house here.
Yep.
Bailey's got 1 rushing score tonight. Has Graft in the backfield. They're trying to get Leo to jump. They almost did. Hard snap count. They're going to give it over to Leffler. Leffler on the left side breaks the tackle, and he shakes into the end zone for 6. So it's now a 3-score game with just 21.8 seconds to go here in the half.
Yeah, taking a look at that one here one more time on our Traction Athletic Performance replay. You just see Graft break off to the left side, able to get around the defense and able to run in for the score to make it 20-0 for the Knights.
Zalion on to attempt the extra point. He's 3 of 3, or 2 of 2. See if he can make it 3 of 3. Here's the snap. Kick is down. Ball is up, and it's good. 21-0 Norwell. And the Norwell Knights looking to make a statement here in the NE8 this evening. Right now, Blank and Leo on their home field, which doesn't happen very often.
Yeah, as we mentioned in the pregame show, this ball game, 21-0, Norwell taking the lead, and Norwell's lost 7 straight to Leo. So some confidence going into this one, as we're going to reach our halftime break here shortly with 21 seconds left to go here in our first half. We'll have scores from around the area at our halftime break. Got some great games going on around the area here tonight.
Yeah, that Northside Carroll game.
Huge factor there in the SAC.
Yeah, that's the one to keep an eye on. Maybe the marquee matchup in the area tonight. All right, so the Knights will boot it away. De Leon will tee it up at the 40. Let's see if Leo maybe get a good return here. Maybe be able to pull out some magic like Penn State did last night in the final seconds.
I'm a Boilermaker fan, so I can't say anything about that one.
No, I'm feeling your pain. That's why I'm bringing it up.
Yeah, so Leo is still with 2 timeouts left here in the first half, with 21 seconds left to go. We'll see if we can get a good return here for the Lions, but this kicker has been tremendous.
Yeah, De Leon, I would expect he's going to boot it through the end zone again. And this one is drilled. Yep. So it's a touchback. You got 21.8 seconds to work with here. You got to go 80 yards. And considering the Lions have not broken the 50-yard stripe here tonight, I got to think they would just take a knee here. But what we learned last week in the Lures-Wayne game, not always the case.
Yeah, anything can happen. That was a crazy scenario last week.
We saw Kyle Decker actually kind of getting his rhythm with the center there on the sideline to take a knee, and they're going to just look they're going to bunch up.
Yep, get the ball to start the second half. Play it smartly here.
right. Necker gets under center. Yep, everyone bunched up. And he will just take a knee and take us into the dressing room for halftime. So, at the end of 2 quarters of play here at Leo High School, it is 21-0 Norwell. And this is a big statement game for the Knights. Number 6 in Class 2A coming into tonight's contest. And right now, making it look easy here through the first 2 quarters at Leo High School, 21-0. And like you said, Hunter, it's a great atmosphere here tonight. Both stands are pretty much full here, but the Leo faithful not used to being in this situation at home.
Yeah, 21-0 is our score here at our halftime break. We'll see what adjustments Leo makes in the locker room at our halftime break as they'll get the ball to start our second half.
All right, so we are gonna take it to the break. Hunter's gonna give you some scores here in the area. So we are going to halftime here on SummitCitySports.com.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our camera. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
I like to stay active. I try to come in here at least 3 times a week and just get my 1-hour workout in. Since September, I think I've put on 22 pounds of muscle. I think my vertical has gone up plus 5 inches. I've gotten a lot faster since then too. I can hit the ball further. In football, I can push people around more. It's basketball easier too. Just being stronger just makes everything easier.
Brandon started with gym rats basketball training. After one of the sessions, he came up to me and he wanted to know if he could do more. So Brandon started the Edge program in November, in addition to the club training he was doing, because it offers personalized programming for his athletic goals. PSN Performance uses a long-term athletic development pyramid. At such a young age, it's really good for Brandon to set the foundation of athletic development. Since he is in season all year round, he has to be ready for all the physical demands. So he does a lot more strength training, just because in basketball he sprints and cuts a lot. In baseball he's doing a lot of sprinting. In football he does a lot of sprinting and jumping. So preparing him to withstand the physical demands of those games, he does a lot more strength training.
I like all the lower body stuff the best. I do goblet squats, split squats, back squat, front squat, a lot of those. Tyler knows what's best for me. He always points me in the right direction. He just pushes me to go harder every day.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcast. When the Homestead girls golf team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
I just want to be the best in basketball. So I want to be the greatest of all time to play women's basketball. So I just know there's people out there working just as much as me. So I just want to keep working hard and keep that intensity going. And so one day I can pursue my dreams of being in the WNBA and playing overseas. So I just want bigger things to come in my life.
I remember when I started in March, she could do 0 pull-ups. She did have a great 25-inch vertical when she first started. She only weighed 150 pounds. One of our main mottos is do the simple things exceedingly well, and that's where we started. So we started the foundation, building her base, and now we've got to basically the peak of our pyramid of things that we can do with her. So we didn't skip any levels. We did all the basics, and she got really, really good at them, and that's what's led her to become as great as she is at basketball and performance.
I've watched her grow, the confidence-wise, the strength-wise, the jumping ability, her footwork. It's really amazing to kind of watch for a girl her size, being 6'3", 6'4", to move like she can move and do the thing and be as agile as she is, along with the strength.
At the University of St. Francis, you'll find everything you need to succeed, from business, nursing and science, to the arts, all with a 99% career success rate.
You belong here.
Here.
I belong here.
Here are Always 100. We have different things that we provide each week with our elite training, working on things that can help them get a scholarship in the future if they don't have one right now. Watching skill development, helping kids get better, understanding what it takes to get to the next level. Catching and shooting, working on ball handling. In the last 5 years, we had over 200 kids that's able to play basketball at some places from the NAIA, Division III, Division II, or Division I level.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And I mean, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And I mean, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
Your kids grow up quick, and there's a lot to teach them. Some lessons they won't pick up in school. Some they'll learn the hard way. But when it's time to give them the keys to their finances, we'll be there to help with their first checking account and the tools they need to make sense of their money. And even though they're off on their own, you'll be able to check in to see how they're doing. Raising your children is important, and teaching them about money is a big deal. So ProFed makes it easy. Federally insured by the NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
In 1952, my father, Jim Kelly, opened his first dealership. Thanks to loyal customers, dedicated employees, community support, and a bit of luck, his business grew. 70 years later, that dealership has become the Kelly Automotive Group, with 14 brands in 3 locations, including our new Fort Wayne Auto Mall. Thank you for 70 amazing years. It's been the ride of a lifetime. We hope you join us for the next 70.
In 4 years, this could be you.
At the University of St. Francis, you'll find everything you need to succeed, from business, nursing and science, to the arts.
You belong here.
Welcome back here live from Leo High School. Norwell up 21-0 on the Leo Lions here at our Kelly Automotive Group halftime show. We're going to go ahead and run down some scores around the area, some surprising scores going on around the area here. First, we'll start in the Summit Athletic Conference. Northside and Carroll knotted up at 14. You got Wayne up 16-7 over the Northrop Bruins. Make sure you take a look at our Twitter page or our Facebook page with Summit City Sports, or at 260 Sports on Twitter. An outstanding play made by Christian Trimble and Lamarion Nelson. Therefore, the Wayne Generals could be a Sports Center top 10 play. They're out at Wayne High School as they're up 16-7 on the Northrop Bruins. Snyder up 35-0 on Concordia. Bishop Dwenger up 28-6 on Southside, and a surprising score out at Bishop Luers High School as the Bishop Luers Knights are up 13-10 on the Homestead Spartans. So Bishop Luers rolling on early in Summit Athletic Conference play. Looking at the Northeast 8, Columbia City up 42-0 on Belmont. Huntington North up 20-14 on East Noble, and New Haven up 12-0 on DeKalb. Looking at the Northeast Corner Conference, as we got an out-of-conference matchup there with Chelsea from Michigan taking on the Angola Hornets. Chelsea up 14-7 on Angola. Eastside and West Noble knotted up at 14. Fairfield up 13-7 on Central. Noble and Heritage up 12-7 on Woodland as our halftime scores on our Kelly Automotive out-of-town scoreboard. We're going to go ahead and take a break, and then we'll come back here to thank some of our sponsors here with SummitCitySports.com.
Your kids grow up quick, and there's a lot to teach them. Some lessons they won't pick up in school. Some they'll learn the hard way. But when it's time to give them the keys to their finances, we'll be there to help with their first checking account and the tools they need to make sense of their money. And even though they're off on their own, you'll be able to check in to see how they're doing. Raising your children is important, and teaching them about money is a big deal. So ProFed makes it easy. Federally insured by the NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
In 1952, my father, Jim Kelly, opened his first dealership. Thanks to loyal customers, dedicated employees, community support, and a bit of luck, his business grew. 70 years later, that dealership has become the Kelly Automotive Group, with 14 brands and 3 locations, including our new Fort Wayne Auto Mall. Thank you for 70 amazing years. It's been the ride of a lifetime. We hope you join us for the next 70.
We're back here live from Leo High School. Let's go ahead and thank some of our sponsors that allow us to come out here and do these ball games here at SummitCitySports.com. At Parkview Sports Medicine, it's game on. We are the region's only specialized athletic rehab facility. Visit more by visiting ParkviewSportsMedicine.com. Today's broadcast is brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Like and follow our Facebook page, Summit City Sports. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. And be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hit the notification bell to be notified of all of our live events as they do happen. Big Eyed Fish has been around the Northeast Indiana area for generations. Like their Facebook page for updated promotions. Enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a friendly family environment at the Big Eyed Fish. Kelly Automotive Group is Indiana's #1 automotive group with over 1,000 new vehicles and 500 pre-owned vehicles to choose from. Shop Kelly Automotive, celebrating their 70th year in business at drivekelly.com. Simple, transparent, reliable. Tom Steele Tire's been servicing the Fort Wayne area for over 40 years. They will help you find the perfect tire for your vehicle and other auto repair services like brakes, realignments, engine diagnostics, and more. You're invited to join ProFed Credit Union, where we get to know you to better serve you. Sign up online in 5 minutes or stop by a branch today and start earning your financial future at profedcu.org. At Outland Miller Contracting, we invest in our customers by providing peace of mind during the entire process from bid to build. Visit OutlandMillerContracting.com. Summit Volleyball trains and builds the highest quality volleyball players in the area. From ages 5 to 18, our players are equipped with elite level skills and a foundation of life skills. Jump on board. Together, we can reach the summit. At Anderson Air Conditioning, we are dedicated to providing the best possible solution for your home or business needs. Visit AndersonCoolHeat.com. Are you ready to do what it takes to put your past behind you, whether it's expunging your criminal record or helping to get your driver's license reinstated? Jolie Law Firm is your answer. Sioco Cleaning and Restoration, providing top-notch commercial cleaning services, including jetted rail, water damage, and state-of-the-art disinfection throughout the Northeast Indiana area. Online degree programs at the University of St. Francis are built for convenience and flexibility. Most degrees can be completed within 12 months. Visit online at sf.edu. Well, we are at our halftime break here from Leo High School. 21-0 our score. The Norwell Knights with the lead over the Leo Lions. We're going to take one more quick break, and we'll come back here with our halftime summary and get set here for our second half of action here live from Leo High School on SummitCitySports.com.
Here at Always 100, we have different things that we provide each week with our elite training, working on things that can help them get a scholarship in the future if they don't have one right now. Watch the skill development, helping kids get better, understanding what it takes to get to the next level. Catching and shooting, working on ball handling. In the last 5 years, we had over 200 kids that's able to play basketball at some places from the NAIA, Division III, Division II, or Division I level.
In 1952, my father, Jim Kelly, opened his first dealership. Thanks to loyal customers, dedicated employees, community support, and a bit of luck, his business grew. 70 years later, that dealership has become the Kelly Automotive Group, with 14 brands and 3 locations, including our new Fort Wayne Auto Mall. Thank you for 70 amazing years. It's been the ride of a lifetime. We hope you join us for the next 70.
We are back live here at Leo High School, gearing up for the second half here tonight between the Lions and the Norwell Knights. Right now it is all Norwell, 21-0, and it has been a pretty dominant performance by the Knights, who are looking to snap a 7-game skid against Leo here tonight, and they set themselves up nicely for that to happen here going into the second half, as the Knights got on the board 3 times there in the first half. The last one right there in the final minutes of the quarter to give them a 3-score lead. And again, beautiful night here at Leo. It is a beautiful sunset here at Leo. Great night and a great atmosphere, even though the Lion faithful, they're down by 3 scores, but I'm sure they have got a lot of confidence because everyone here in their seats, they are fired up for this second half as the Norwell Knights looking to make a statement here in the NE8 here tonight. Again, it has been a dominant performance on both sides of the ball, even specialty teams as well, but the Leo Lions here will get the ball to start up the second half. And if they can get the offense going, well, it's anybody's ball game still here with 2 quarters yet to play. But the Leo Lions, well, they got to get into Norwell territory, something they didn't do in the first half. So the offense has got to get rolling. And the big shocker in this game, which really has had Leo off balance all night long, is that the Norwell Knights have thrown the football an awful lot here tonight, and they've been successful as well, taking advantage of that Leo defense. The secondary, anyway, is being a little shocked that they are throwing the football. So let's see here what Norwell does when they get the ball back, considering they are a running team. They're up by 3 scores, and they probably just want to control the clock at this point. So we are about ready for the kickoff here to get the second half rolling here tonight at Leo High School.
Yeah, what an outstanding environment here out at Leo High School. And make sure you guys follow our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and subscribe to, follow us on Twitter at 260 Sports. A great play, as I showed you in the halftime break there out at Wayne High School, as they made an outstanding play. It is on our Twitter page, Summit City Sports at 260 Sports. Make sure you go.
Yeah, you're going to want to check that out.
Tweet. Yeah, hashtag SC Top 10 right there.
Yeah.
That one was phenomenal.
All right, De Leon to kick it away for Norwell.
And if you are the Lions here, you're going to want to get a score here to start the second half.
For
you're
sure.
going to need it big time.
And if they can get the offense rolling here quick, it's anyone's ball game. But Norwell, pretty dominant. Here's De Leon, who'll kick it right through the end zone like he has all night long. And the Lions will get set up at their own 20-yard line. Next up for Norwell, they'll be at Belmont next week. The Leo Lions will play host to the New Haven Bulldogs.
Yeah, the Bulldogs having an outstanding season so far. We saw them in week 1, and they have themselves the lead up at DeKalb 12-0. So the Bulldogs making some noise here in the NE8. Don't overlook that team. They're out at New Haven High School.
So the Leo Lions, their first series of the second half. Decker will take the snap. He is going to throw the football and throws it short. Rock shot, sophomore, was the intended target.
Yeah, Brock Schott has not been a name called a lot tonight, but he is an outstanding tight end.
Well, he's been targeted a few times, but just haven't been able to get him the football. He's been the intended receiver more than once here tonight. Decker has a man in motion, will take the snap. He's going to hand it off to Leffler, and he gets spun around and gets thrown forward for maybe a gain of another yard. So it'll be 3rd down and about 6. Big possession here for Leo. So the Lions break the huddle, get to the line of scrimmage. They have got 4 spread wide. And Decker will take the snap, gonna throw it. Got a man on a quick little slant here. It's a 1st down and just a little bit more. Brock shot. They knew they were gonna connect with him sooner or later. And it is a 1st down.
Yeah, so Brock Schott getting a completion here for the Lions. He's gonna be somebody to watch out for as the Lions look to throw the ball here.
They're gonna hand it off to Leffler, and he's gobbled up before he got to the line of scrimmage.
And Leffler down
a little slow getting up. Got hit right away, and the Lions, after that plus yardage situation, going the other direction. It's a loss of 2. Now the referee calls timeout. Got a little bit of equipment issue there on the Norwell defensive line. So that's why we have a bit of a delay. Shane Alberani and Hunter Sosenheimer with you here tonight. Glad to be bringing you through this one. I'm usually at a hockey rink, but not right now. Waiting for hockey season, waiting for Comet hockey to start. The Comets will start up their regular season on the 21st of October, and I'll be on the call for that game on WoWo coming up on the 21st, and then the 22nd. Comets will start their home opener at the Coliseum.
And since we're giving shout-outs to professional teams, I want to give a shout-out to my Fort Wayne Tin Caps on an outstanding season. We're winding down. Got 3 games left to go, so if you're around Fort Wayne area, check out the ballpark Saturday and Sunday.
Long pass. Oh, it's dropped. Oh, that's a heartbreaker. Zeislov was open down the near sideline. And it would have been the biggest gain of the night for the Lions, and he couldn't haul it in.
Yeah, looking at it here one more time on our Traction Athletic Performance replay. A great ball there by Decker. Zeslov just couldn't bring it in. So a tough loss as it's going to bring up a 3rd and long here for the Leo Lions.
3rd and 12 from their own 34. Spreading the offense again. Here's Decker. Looking to the far side now. Got a man. It's caught just. Let's see where they mark him. He was pushed out of bounds. He was knocked out right at the marker.
Yeah, Keller with a nice catch there. And
are they going to give it to him? No, I think it's going to be just short. We're talking inches.
Yeah, from looking at our angle here as we're on the far or the near sideline of the field of the Leo Lions. That one was a great catch there by Keller. Just didn't get enough. It's going to be look at that.
Oh, look at that.
Far
yeah,
sideline.
It is literally an inch.
Yeah, that is very, very close. So Leo, it's going to take the advantage and go for it here on 4th and about an inch. You don't even want to call that inches.
Yeah, I mean, Decker, surprised he doesn't get under center. I mean, this would be a perfect sneak situation, but Decker gets back in the shotgun. 4th and inches. Here is the snap. Going to give it to Leffler. And, boy, I think he got it, but not by much. Well, he needed an inch. I think he may have gotten 3. But it's enough to move the chains. So it's 1st and 10, and the Lions now threatening to finally get into Norwell territory.
Yeah, Leo pushing the ball down the field. This is what you wanted to start the second half here for the Lions.
Yeah, so far, great opening drive for Leo here in this second half, down by 3 scores. Man in motion. It's a fake, going to give it to Leffler. Nice little misdirect, and he gets a couple. Good design play there.
Over the 50 there for Leo. That's what you want to see, them getting into Norwell's side of the field. Haven't seen that much here tonight, but the Lions are rolling. It's going to be a 2nd down and about 7 here for Leo.
And Leffler was shaken up a little bit, trying to walk it off as he gets back into the huddle. Leffler, yeah, he's limping just a little bit as he sidles up next to Decker. in Leo backfield. 2nd and 6. Triplets here to the bottom of your screen. Here's the snap. Decker. Lots of time over the middle, and he runs into a defender, and it's incomplete. Now he ran right into the defensive back. That was Trace Mosier.
Yeah, Mosier getting there to make the stop. Leighton Bailey was right there, just couldn't turn enough for it for the interception. So it's going to bring up 3rd and 6, a big 3rd down here for the Leo Lions.
And the Lions face 3rd down an awful lot here tonight. And even down by 3 scores, you got to think it's still 4 down territory. Decker will take the snap. Back to pass, look out, rush coming, takes a hit, and he's got a completion at the 40. Oh, ball is out, and it is going to go back to the 50-yard line. The Leo Lions are able to recover. And Decker was hammered as he loaded the football. It was caught, and let's see where they mark him down. Back inside Leo territory. And it brings up 4th down, and somehow they lost a yard.
Yeah,
4th and 7.
Looking at it here one more time on our Traction AP replay, Decker was able to find shot and a nice punch out there by the Norwell linebacker to knock it out of the hands and bring it back on the other side of the 50. So Leo now facing a huge 4th and long.
4th and 7. Here's the snap. Decker flings it out. It is caught, and he's got the 1st down. And a late flag. Let's see, maybe a face mask. It came in way late after the play was complete. What usually, maybe targeting, yeah. The official there takes the fist to the old noggin, and I think we're looking at maybe a shot to the head.
And what a ball there by Decker. Able to find his receiver down to the field.
Personal foul, yep.
And that's going to push the ball deeper into Norwell territory. So Leo making some outstanding offensive plays here. 8 minutes left to go here in our 3rd quarter. Leo is marching down the field. Let's see if they can get a score on the board. Decker with a nice ball there, and they pick it up.
Yeah, the Leo fans, and now have got the full attention of the fans here. That was a targeting call. 15 yards on the end of the run. So it is now 1st and 10 from the Norwell 22.
Had to stand up here. Got a Charlie horse in my leg.
Yeah, the aluminum benches here, not exactly forgiving here at Leo. Decker now looking at the sideline, looking at Coach Dorfler. Down to 9 seconds on the play clock. Changing the play here. And here is the snap. Fake to Leffler. Gonna roll out. Oh, pass is knocked down at the line.
Yeah, nice knock away there by number 27, Aiden Rooser, with the knock away there for Norwell. So 2nd down and 10 here once again for the Lions.
That stops the clock. 7:34 to go here in the 3rd quarter. And the Lions threatening for the first time here tonight. 2nd and 10 from the 22. Decker awaits the snap. Takes it, fake, goes over the middle quickly, and it's dropped. That was a real quick snap, or a quick pass to shot. I don't think he was quite ready to accept the football. And it brings up 3rd down and long. Another 3rd down situation for Leo. Definite 4-down territory here for the Lions.
Yeah, Leo has faced a lot of 3rd and longs here tonight. Let's see if they can get a conversion here. Let's try to get points on the board as the ball is spotted at the 22-yard line. 7:31 left to go here in our 3rd quarter.
Decker has Leffler to his left. 3 receivers wide left. 1 to the bottom of your screen. And here comes the blitz. It's picked up. Oh, it's going to have a holding call. And we're going to have another holding call. We got a holding call, I think, on Leo, and then a holding call on Norwell. So these are going to offset.
Yeah, we'll see what the call is there on the field, but from what we saw here live.
Norwell showed blitz, and one of the linemen definitely held one of the Norwell blitzing linebackers, and then it looked like the defensive back held onto the receiver.
Yeah, here, let's take a look at it one more time before we get the call here on our Traction Athletic Performance replay. As they take the snap there, and there's the hold down there, and then the hold down the field there. So looks like we might get offsetting penalties here from the official as he's going to come in and make the call.
So we got 2 fouls, holding, offense, and pass interference on the defense. So they will offset.
Replay 3rd down, so this is going to be huge for Leo.
All right, Leo will get another crack at it. Let's see if Norwell brings the house again. 3rd and 10 from the 22-yard line of Norwell. And the Lions get set. Decker waiting to accept the snap. Sends a man in motion. Takes the snap, play fake. Quick little slant to shot down the middle of the field, and he stopped, looks like just shy of the first down. Another marker on the field. That's thrown at the 19-yard line. Shot was going to be just shy of the first down. Again, it was going to be a 4th and short, but it's going to go on Leo, it looks like. Ineligible man. Well, I was going to bring up another 4th and short like they had faced earlier in this drive. Leo hasn't been flagged a whole lot here tonight, but this one is really painful. Because again, it would have brought up a 4th and short inside the red zone. But now it knocks him back.
Yeah, so another, as we mentioned earlier, 3rd and long. 3rd and long here for the Lions.
3rd and 15 from the 28-yard line. Decker brings the troops forward. 3 receivers to his right, 1 up top. Here's the snap. Decker looking around. Looking down the field, got a man. It is caught, but short of the first down. It's shot.
Yep, caught about the 21-yard line. So it's going to be 4th and 9 here for Leo.
Actually, it's going to be closer to the 15, so it's going to be 3rd and now, so 4th rather, and call it 6.
Yeah,
you're not helping him out any there, Hunter.
The advantage view from the field here in the stands is pretty iffy. Bad sighting there. So 4th and 5, they mark it on the scoreboard.
4th and 5 from the 17. Got to get to the 12. Referee blows the whistle. Norwell will call a timeout.
So that's going to be their first.
So a pivotal moment in this game here. So Leo hasn't really generated any offense in the first half at all. This is the first drive of the second half, and Leo has almost killed off an entire 1/2 of a quarter here on this opening drive. They have pretty much taken each sequence to either a 3rd or a 4th down and throw in a few penalties in there for good measure. And Leo down by 3 scores. They need to get in here because now they've worked off almost half a quarter.
Yeah, so Leo is going to need this first down here as they are in threatening territory. Ball at the 17-yard line, 4th and 5. Just got to pick up 5 if you're the Leo Lions offense. We'll see what they go with here. They've been running kind of a spread formation with a receiver, so it looks like they're going to go 3 up top and 1 at the bottom of your screen.
And the play that's been working is that quick little slant, all right? About 5 yards deep.
Yep, shot just over top. Look for them to go here to him. He's going to take the snap. Are the Lions? 6:53 left to go.
Here's the snap. And that's exactly what they do, but it was tipped at the line, and they turn it over on downs. That was the play. They had it set up, but great defense there by the Knights.
Yeah, they were looking for Zeisloff over top. As we take a look at it here one more time on our Traction Athletic Performance replay. As Decker does take the snap here, you see it, he drops back, and they were just looking for him over top, but knocked away. And it looks like, yeah, that was tipped at the line. So Norwell's offense is going to come back on the field. 6:49 left to go here in our third quarter.
And this is the first time Norwell's offense has seen the turf here at Leo in the second half. So Leighton Bailey back out there at quarterback, will hand it off to Graff, and he's gobbled up. Both teams have turned the football over once here tonight. And Leo could really use one here.
Yeah, and not to mention this earlier, but both defensive lines have been playing very, very strong, as you saw in the tip play there from Norwell. But the Leo Lions defensive line, they've been bringing 6 to the quarterback all night long, and they have been getting to him. He's just getting it off. Great is Leighton Bailey there for Norwell.
Bailey will take the snap. Oh, he fumbled the snap. The ball is loose. And what did I just say? They needed a turnover. They're unpacking the pile here. No acknowledgement yet who's got the football. It's Leo football. What do you know?
Hey.
Well, someone's going to need to place a bet here tonight. Wow. Called that one.
Yeah, did I not just mention the Leo defensive line? And there you see it. They come up big, forcing the fumble and falling on top of the football. And Leo is going to get the ball with great field possession here once again at the 15-yard line.
Back in the 15, but now they got a fresh set of downs. 6 minutes to go here in the third. And the Lion offense back out there. Decker sends one man in motion, takes the snap, going to give it to Leffler. He's protecting the football, gets maybe a yard. Leffler wrapping up that ball, protecting it rather well. Rusu on the tackle. And it's 2nd and 9. Student section on their feet here at Leo.
Yeah, to the right of us, they've been making noise all night long, so shout out to the Den here with the Leo Lions student section.
Decker taking the high snap, hauls it in, quick little slant, trying to go to Shot. Shot tries to hang it. Oh, it's intercepted. It was bobbled. Shot was trying to haul it in, and it was picked off by Luke Graff. What a juggling act. Shot was trying to do everything to haul it in, and Graff just took it away. Ruined that drive as they just trade turnovers here in the third quarter.
Yeah, here we go. One more time on our Traction AP replay. You see Shot just juggling the football, but Graff able to bring it in here for Norwell as they will take the ball here once again on offense. An outstanding performance put on tonight here by Luke Graff and the Norwell Knights.
He's probably your player of the game right now.
All over the place here for Norwell tonight.
So that puts Norwell back on offense. 1st and 10 from their own 19. Here is the snap. Quick little toss out, and it is caught. And I thought that hit the turf. They say it was complete. Yeah, that's in. I was going to say. That certainly looked like it hit the ground. So the ball will be placed on the near side hash, and it's 2nd and 10, under 5 to go here in the third. Bailey will take the snap. Looking down the near sideline, lofts one up, it's caught. Are they inbounds? No, out of bounds. Cade Sheldon, great coverage, great catch. But he had a foot out of bounds.
Man, what a catch that would have been. That was awesome. As we're going to take a look at it here one more time on our Traction Athletic Performance replay. If we can get it up here, technology. There you go. Bailey drops back, just looking down the field. Oh, we got 1 foot.
Not by much,
Yeah, that was very, very close, but a nice call there by the near side official. So it's going to bring up third down here for Norwell. The Lions going to need a big defensive stop here.
Here's the snap. Quick little toss out to Graff. We got a penalty marker. Looks like a hold on Norwell. This might be coming back, but Graff, he busts free through everybody. The 50, the 40, the 30, the 20, and Graff will waltz into the end zone, but let's check the marker. Penalty flag thrown back in the backfield. It's a chop block on Norwell. This one's coming back.
Whoa.
A huge run. An 81-yard run is coming back. Well, Leo keeps getting these breaks. They've got to start capitalizing on them. And Graft, again, what a night he has had. And that was an 81-yard run, and it's taken off the board.
Yeah, let's look at that here one more time on our Traction Athletic Performance replay. And, yep, looking kind of behind the play there. Yes, the chop block is called here near side. But what a run there by Graft. Has had an outstanding night here for Norwell, and it's going to bring it back. So it's going to be 3rd and long here for Norwell. So Leo gets yet again another break. Let's see if they can capitalize on it here with 4:35 left to go here in our third quarter.
Well, this has been a very exciting quarter of football, but yet nothing has happened. I mean, there's no change on the scoreboard, but this one's been fun. So Bailey gets into the shotgun formation. It is a 3rd and 18 from their own 9. Taking the snap, quick little pitch out to the far side. And Norwell playing it safe here. They got a 3-score lead. You don't have to go crazy here. And they'll kick it away.
Yeah, Newback and Ringer in there picks up about 5. So it's going to be 4th and 15. So the punting unit coming on here once again for Norwell. And something you don't always see is a great special teams unit, and that's one that Norwell has with their PAT kicker and along with their punter and Brody Bolin. That man's a monster. He's back there punting the offense and defensive lineman sitting at 6'3", 270, commits to Bowling Green University. So let's see if he can get one off here as he's going to be kicking from what looks like about the 1-yard line here for Norwell.
Only the second punt of the night. And this one is booted high. It's going to bounce. Leffler's going to let it roll. Oh, and he picks it up. Dangerous play there by Leffler. And he's down at the 30.
Wow, what a punt
there.
Big
kick, yeah.
Yeah, what a punt there from Brody Bolin. Had an outstanding night on the defensive line so far and making it known here as he can punt.
Yeah, I think the Lions were hoping to get that ball about midfield, but driven all the way back.
Took a Norwell bounce. So Leo bringing the offense back on the field. Let's see if they can capitalize and try to get a score on the board.
We got 38 to go in the third quarter, and this one has been entertaining. 21-0 Norwell, and Leo's offense going back to work. Decker takes the snap, high snap, able to haul it in. Looking around, got some time. Quick little slant again. And that was caught. And that was Jackson Keller with his first catch of the game, and he is injured. Yeah. Keller went down kind of hard, maybe on that left knee.
Looks like some cramps there, and great sportsmanship shown there as Brody Bolin goes over and tries to help him stretch out the cramp. But he's going to be down for a minute.
So can we take a break? Is that what we're going to do, Hunter?
Yeah,
Let's
can
do
go
that.
Take a break. Give ourselves a break from the craziness going on here out at Leo High School. 21-0 our score. Norwell with the lead over Leo. 3:26 left to go in our third quarter. We'll take a timeout here on SummitCitySports.com.
Look how tall you
Your kids
are.
grow up quick, and there's a lot to teach them. Some lessons they won't pick up in school. Some they'll learn the hard way. But when it's time to give them the keys to their finances, we'll be there to help. With their first checking account and the tools they need to make sense of their money. And even though they're off on their own, you'll be able to check in to see how they're doing. Raising your children is important, and teaching them about money is a big deal. So ProFed makes it easy.
And we are back here at Leo High School. The Lions looking at a 2nd and 4 from their own 40. Shane Alberani and Hunter Sosenheimer taking you through this one here tonight. It's been entertaining. Here is play action. Becker going to roll out. Has a man, and it's picked off. Picked off to the far sideline, and still on his feet and down near the 20-yard line. That's Bailey Layton, the quarterback. He's going to have to stay out there. He gets the interception. And just nothing going right for Leo here tonight.
Yeah, we'll take a look at that one here one more time on our Traction Athletic Performance replay as they looking down the field, and Bailey there
just steps in front of it.
Yep, right time, right place, right time there for Leighton. Bailey gets the interception and puts the ball at the 19-yard line where the Norwell offense will come back on the field.
3:04 to go here in the third quarter. And Bailey staying out on the field at quarterback, across the middle, has a man, and we have got a flag, and we're going to have pass interference on Leo. That was Landon Hopner on the coverage. So that should get Norwell just that much closer to the goal line. So the Knights so it'll be first and goal from the 10. Bailey gets into the shotgun, has Graft to his right. Here's the snap. They're going to give it to Graft. Graft gets wrapped up, taken down. And that was Brock Schott with the tackle for Leo. And again, Norwell, again with a good cushion, 3 touchdowns. And they are certainly in no hurry. They're going to just keep the clock rolling. And I think they're going to go to maybe this possession game that we kind of thought was going to happen all night long.
The run. Yeah, we jinxed that in our pregame.
We did. We talked too much about that. And now the Knights going to pitch it over to Graft, cuts it back to the middle of the field, and he gets inside the 5.
Graft carries the ball again, tackled by Woods.
And let's take a look at that run here one more time on our Traction Athletic Performance replay, as I liked what I saw there from Luke Graft. He just kind of gets lowered and underneath the tackle there and is able to push forward for more yardage there for Norwell. Gets it to the 3-yard line, so it's going to be 2nd and goal here for the Knights.
2:12 to go here in the third. The Knights looking to put a stranglehold on this one. Here's the snap, quick pitch to Graft. Graft gets forced to the edge, gets hit, reaches for the end zone, and he's in. And it's now a 4-score game. Graft gets into the end zone. Well, that makes up for the 80-plus yard run for a touchdown that was brought back due to a chop block earlier in the quarter. And now he gets onto the box score with a touchdown. Yeah, and it makes it 27-0.
So there you see it. Graft just getting outside once again, runs over a defender and gets into the end zone for the score.
So De Leon, who's been perfect tonight, on the point after. Here's the snap. Oh, it's a bad snap. And the holder is going to fling it to the back of the end zone, and that is going to go incomplete. That was Cale Mallory, the holder. Decided not to try to put that ball on the turf and throws it away. So we will take a break here with 1:57 to go in the third.
Here at Always 100, We have different things that we provide each week with our elite training, working on things that can help them get a scholarship in the future if they don't have one right now. Watching skill development, helping kids get better, understanding what it takes to get to the next level. Catching and shooting, working on ball handling. In the last 5 years, we had over 200 kids that's able to play basketball at some places from the NAIA, Division III, Division II, or Division I level.
In 1952, my father, Jim Kelly, opened his first dealership. Thanks to loyal customers, dedicated employees, community support, and a bit of luck, his business grew. 70 years later, that dealership has become the Kelly Automotive Group, with 14 brands and 3 locations, including our new Fort Wayne Auto Mall. Thank you for 70 amazing years. It's been the ride of a lifetime. We hope you join us for the next 70.
We are back here at Leo High School. Shane Albrani and Hunter Sosenheimer taking you through this one. It has been an entertaining one, despite what the scoreboard says. It's 27-0 Norwell. But it has been an interesting game as De Leon now sends it all the way back. This one is going to get returned. It's fielded at the goal line, and the Lions actually are going to get a return here. And getting out to maybe the 18-yard line. That's number 24, Carter. So the Lions put the offense back out on the field. The Lions have had a few breaks here in the third quarter, but have not been able to turn it into points. And now they got to go a long way. 1st and 10 from their own 18. And $1:50 left on the clock here in the third quarter. And man in motion. And the snap. Decker gives it to Leffler. Leffler, right at the middle of the field. He stood up after getting about 2 on the play. That was Trace Mosier getting in there first. And Decker will quickly get to the sideline and get a play. And he'll run back into the huddle.
And what a performance put on here by Luke Draft for the Norwell Knights tonight. Has 17 rushing attempts, 67 yards, and 2 TDs, and an interception as well on the defensive side there for Norwell. So what a performance put on by Graft here tonight.
And he might not be done. Decker. 2nd down. Tosses it. This ball is now up for grabs. Oh, it was deflected. And it goes incomplete.
And guess who is there? We just mentioned him, Luke Graft there.
Luke Graft
on the defensive stop for Norwell. So a 3rd down brought up here once again for the Lions. 3rd and 7 here for Leo. 57 seconds left to go here in our third quarter.
And Trace Mosier almost came away with the interception there. That ball was tipped and it went up for grabs. Mosier couldn't haul it in. So it is a 3rd and 7 for Leo. And Decker awaiting the snap. Will take it. Hands it off to Leffler. Maybe gets a yard. It'll bring up 4th down. All right, let's see if Leo goes for it. They're down by 4 scores. And they're deep in their own end. So I got to think, no, they're going to kick it. So we get a fresh set of legs out there for Leo.
10 seconds separates the game clock and the play clock.
And the Lions going to have to hustle up here. Norwell, they have yet to return a punt here. It's been fair catches all night long. Down to 4 seconds. Here's the snap, low snap. It's brought up. And a wobbly kick lands at the 50, and it takes a Norwell bounce back into Leo territory. And they're not going to return this one. So 4 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. And it is 27-0 in favor of Norwell. Lions threatened in the third quarter to get on the board, but just things not going their way here tonight as the Norwell Knights pitched a shutout last week against Heritage. And that's what they got up on the scoreboard right now. Nothing for Leo.
Yeah, Leo has had some great opportunities here tonight, just can't convert. And this Norwell team making some noise as they're up 27-0 with 4 seconds left to go here in our third quarter. Look for a run here. That's what we're going to get. New quarterback in for Norwell as well.
It's Drew Graft, and Graft down the far sideline, busting through everybody. The sophomore snaking his way inside the 10-yard line.
Wow, what a run there by Drew Graft. Let's take a look at that before we go on our third quarter break here on our Traction Athletic Performance replay. As you see, Graft takes the snap in the shotgun, fakes the pitch, and just gets outside and moves his way down the sideline and gets to about the 10-yard line there for Norwell.
And we will take a break. Fourth quarter coming up. Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com. Back live at Leo High School. And the Norwell Knights threatening again with new quarterback Luke Graft, who was in for a couple series in the first half, scored a touchdown. Had a big run. Now he's going to get flushed out of the pocket here, throws it away. We have got, do we have an incomplete pass? Yes, but we have a marker on the field thrown at the 13-yard line. Maybe we'll have a hold here. Holding is the call. And we're going to march off 10 yards.
Yeah, so the penalties have been on Leo's advantage here tonight. Just not enough to take advantage of it here for the Lions. So they're going to march it back here, and it's going to be first and goal from the 23-yard line here for Leo.
So Graft stays in the game at quarterback. And it is a first and 23 from the 23. And oh, look at this. Handoff was missed there, so Graft is going to take it himself. He's tripped up, getting inside the 20. And didn't see who the running back was there, but I think he was supposed to go the other direction. And Graft was out there on an island all by himself. But he still made something out of nothing. Gets 4 on the play.
And speaking of the Grafts, I just saw this tweet on Twitter. So some stats here coming from Super Sam. Sam the man at the Twitter feed. Both Graft kids have combined for 109 yards and 3 TDs here tonight for Norwell. So Luke Graft and his brother, I believe, and Drew Graft putting in work here tonight for Norwell. Shout out to Sam the man.
Here's Drew Graft. He is going to cut it back after trying to gain the edge there. Gets it to about the 15. So it's third and goal from the 15 for Norwell. And clock continues to roll here in the fourth quarter. 27-0 Norwell. And the handoff. And the ball carrier there was Trey Bodenheimer. That was his first carry of the night. Pushes it to 4th down. And let's see if Norwell decides to kick it. You got an excellent kicker like De Leon. Yep, they're going to kick it. De Leon attempted a 45-yarder earlier in the game, and he hit the upright.
Yeah, that was a great kick there. Just missed it by maybe a few inches and would have gotten that one through, but he's going to have an attempt to redeem himself here.
Low snap. Oh, another one. De Leon is going to go all the way back, and he is going to fall on it. So that's 2 kick attempts and bad snaps. Last one was a point after attempt. That was a bad snap, and this one also is going to be a turnover now on downs. And Leo takes over with 9:38 to go in the ball game.
I think we got to quit giving shout-outs to players. I feel like every time we give a shout-out to somebody, something bad happens towards their favor. So I think we're good on shout-outs here tonight. So the Lions offense hitting the field here once again. Let's see if they can get some sort of offense going here as they try to get some points on the board. No wide receivers to the bottom of your screen, 2 to the top. So a different formation here for Leo.
They send a man in motion. Here is the snap. Hand off. Look at this. Big gap on the far side and a first down made. And that was Aiden Mons, his first carry. So Leo changing up the personnel a little bit, and they moved the chains.
Nice run there by Mons. Found the hole, got through it, and brought it to the 50-yard line. A first down here for Leo.
So right at the stripe at the 50-yard line. Leo back to work. Here is the snap, quick, a little give. And it goes to just about the 45-yard line. That was Camden Zeisloff. And it's going to be 2nd and 6. So the Lions here looking to avoid the shutout. It would be 2 straight shutouts for Norwell. That's if the defense can do the job here as Decker back in the shotgun. Taking the snap. Here's the handoff right up the gut. Mons close to a first down. Looks like going to be maybe 2 yards shy of the line to gain. So it's 3rd down. Another 3rd down for Leo tonight. Something they have seen a lot of. So Decker has Mons to his right. And Decker now is going to change the play at the line, down to 9 seconds on the play clock. And the snap, going to give it to Mons right up the middle. Breaks into the secondary, gets to the 30-yard line. And Mons, where's this kid been all night? Mons, 5'9", 205 pounds. He's a junior, and he is not easy to take down.
Yeah, the junior making some noise here for Leo late in this ball game, picking up 2 big first downs. We'll see if they keep giving it to him, keep him rolling here for the Leo Lions offense.
Here's the snap to Decker, going to give it back to Mounds, and that time, oh, he was hit up high and taken right off his feet. So that's one way to get the big man down.
Yeah, McKay, the defensive lineman, just pushed a Leo Lions offensive lineman right into him, knocked him down. Loss of 1 there, so 2nd and 11 now here for Leo.
Under 7 to go here in the 4th. It's a 2nd and 11. And the snap. Going to put it in the air. Going to go to the far sideline. It's intercepted. Shot was the intended receiver, and now we have got a late flag. I think we might have a taunting call. As the Knights intercept it right at almost the goal line. Let's see where they mark him down. I think that was Brady Wegner, number 80, with the interception. And let's see what the call is here. It came in well after the play, so it's going to be unsportsmanlike conduct on Norwell. So it was after the play, so the interception will stand. And it's another turnover for the Lions here tonight. So let's see where they place it. It was caught, it looked like almost close to the goal line, so it's half the distance to the goal line. Not sure exactly where they're going with it. Well, apparently they marked him down at the 6. So the ball will be placed at the 3-yard line. So the Knights retake the field on offense, and here's a quick pitch out to Graff. Graff will get it. Oh, he just stiff arms a tackler and stays on his feet, gets close to a first down. And that's will pull up a 2nd down, and it looks like maybe 1. Yeah. So 2nd and 1. And we are coming down to 6 minutes to go here in the contest. Here's the pitch. Goes to the outside. We got a flag thrown in the backfield. And that's probably going to be in that neighborhood of holding.
Yeah, it looks like it was on either the offensive line or defensive line, so we'll see. Yep, holding.
So holding is the flag. So I'm not sure what the penalty yardage is here tonight. We've had a few that have been offsetting, but both teams have taken their lumps, gobbling up some penalty yards. So it's 2nd down with the ball on the 7. And here is the snap. They're going to throw it out. They're going to lay it all the way out, and it's going to be incomplete. That was number 20, the intended receiver. That was Cohen Bailey. As Leighton Bailey was airing that ball out. Got about 30 good yards in the air there.
Oh, yeah, that was a nice throw there by Leighton Bailey. I want to give a shout out to athletic director here at Leo High School, Mr. David Boyce. Shout out to him and making this work here for Summit City Sports, whether we're inside the press box or outside the press box. Gotta love the environment here out at Leo High School.
But I gotta say, it's pretty nice to be outside on a night like this.
Yeah,
so
nice,
not complaining here tonight.
Not at all, indeed. Nice feel here outside the press box. Another beautiful night here in week 3 of the high school football season. So shout out to athletic director Dave Boyce and the Leo faithful for bringing it out here tonight at Leo High School.
False start on the Norwell Knights. So having a little trouble here closing this one out tonight. Again, we thought this was going to be a fast game. I think Hunter said it was going to be done by 9 o'clock. That's not going to happen.
Yeah. Our ends on jinxing things here tonight. Not in our favor. We jinxed that one a little bit too much. Well, I'm going to have to pay my bet here.
As impressive as Norwell's offense has been tonight, let's talk about the defense. They're 5 minutes and 37 seconds away from their 2nd straight shutout.
Yeah.
But
hey, don't want to jinx that one either.
well, you know what? Now, I'm not calling a Comet game, so I feel that I'm very neutral, and I feel I can say shutout. And even if I jinx it, I'm not going to get in too much trouble like I would if I said the Comets had a shutout.
Oh, yeah.
It's very freeing being able to say shutout here and not going to get in trouble. Handoff for the Knights goes to the far sideline. Not going to be close to a first down. So 4th down. I think Norwell will kick this away. Yep.
We'll see if one of our 115 viewers, if Leo gets a score on the board here.
I'm sure the folks in Ossian are not going to like me.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I still might hear about this. I might want to stay off Twitter tonight if this shutout doesn't happen. There, I said it again.
So Leo will get the ball here. Looks like they got returners at about the 50-yard line. Let's see if they can get some points on the board. See if they can take Mr. Shane Alvarani out of it.
Here's the kick. Low kick. It's going to take a Norwell bounce. It's going to go about the 47-yard line. Inside Leo territory, and that's where the offense will take over. Let's see if we get some personnel changes out there for Leo.
And as we're getting to close down this broadcast, if you guys have tuned in to our Around the Fort podcast that takes place every Thursday on SummitCitySports.com, the Sideline Swami and Jeff Mahoney put a great show together there for the Around the Fort podcast. And at the start of the year, the Sideline Swami predicted that Norwell would take the NE8, and Joe Walburn predicted that Leo would take the NE8. So the Sideline Swami looks like you might be having yourself some dinner paid for by Mr. Joe Walburn.
There's the snap, the handoff right up the middle. Big run there. And snap back near the 50, and a late flag again. Brett Fuller was the ball carrier. And Norwell taking some liberties here after the whistle. That's a second straight. It's going to be unsportsmanlike conduct. Yeah, it's going to be 2 tonight on Norwell. And I'm sure the Norwell coaching staff is going to have a word for everyone about the unsportsmanlike calls here tonight.
The 8 conference lead statement into Jinx as Norwell most likely going to move to 3-0 and 1-0 in conference play. But as I mentioned, you got a lot of teams sitting at 1-1 and a lot of tough teams that will continue to fight to try to reach the top of the NE8. You got East Noble, New Haven's making some noise there. So we'll see what happens as the NE8 folds out as we get deeper into the regular season. But Leo looking to get some points here on the board tonight.
Decker will take the snap, handoff, or a quick little shovel pass actually. And we got another flag coming in. This may be a horse collar situation. And it was Zeisloff, the receiver there on that little shovel pass.
Yeah, and Trace Mosier and Aiden Furnish were battling.
Oh, no, personal foul on Leo.
Yeah, it looks like Trace Mosier got a little tug there on Furnish of the Lions. So it's going to bring the ball closer to Leo Lions scoring as the official is going to go far side to have some words with head coach there for Norwell and Josh Gerber in his 6th year at the school out at Norwell High School.
First and 10 from the 33-yard line. Or no, yeah, they're going to have to march this off. It was against Leo.
Yeah, that was my, my apologies there.
Well, the Lions were trying to break the huddle and get to the line of scrimmage, and the referee had not marked it off yet.
Yeah, so Furnish with the personal foul call there as him and Mosier were battling. So Leo put deeper as they're going to mark it, and the Lions are going to take the snap from the 50-yard line. Midfield here with 3:59 left to go here in our 4th quarter.
And the snap and the handoff. Goes for a couple yards. That was Brett Fuller getting some minutes here tonight. And that was a 2nd and 25, by the way. We've had some really long downs here tonight. We had a 4th and 43, I think it was, at one point.
I don't think I've ever seen anything that long before. So,
and now we got a 2nd down. Yeah, let's say I got to call it 25. So a 2nd and 25 for Leo. And Decker takes the snap, high snap, going to hand it off, able to haul it in, and he gives it back to Fuller.
And Norwell making a statement here tonight, but this Leo Lions ball club will be super fun to watch as the season goes along, as they have some great competition ahead in their schedule, as after this one against Norwell, Leo was going to head to New Haven. So that will be a great ball game. They're out at New Haven High School next Friday night. I'm pretty sure we'll have that one here live on SummitCitySports.com. And then Norwell heads to Belmont there as they continue Northeast 8 Conference play.
Decker, the snap, and the handoff again to Fuller. Gets wrapped up from behind, gets near the 40. And that will keep the clock moving. Stopped inbounds. And it's 4th down.
2 minutes left to go. Leo's going to keep the offense on the field. 4th and 23 from the 42-yard line.
27-0 Norwell here tonight. Leo threatened in the 3rd quarter. Some bad breaks. Didn't go their way. And they've been held off the scoreboard so far here tonight. It's a 4th and 20. And Decker, high snap, goes over his head. He's got to try and bring it in. And it is recovered at the 40-yard line by Fuller.
So the Norwell offense will come back onto the field. 1:24 left to go. And for much respect, I think Norwell is just going to run this thing out.
Yeah, we've
take the shutout.
Well, the Lions have a few bad snaps here tonight. That's multiple mistakes there, snapping the football.
Head coach Jason Dorfler in his first season here with the Lions. We know he'll go into film tomorrow, make some adjustments, and we'll see if this Leo Lions team can get back to rolling. As I mentioned, they're going to head to New Haven next week, and head coach Kyle Brewer there with the Bulldogs has had an outstanding ball club there with a bunch of great weapons. At the start of the year, our first game we thought it was just going to be Mylan Graham's show there out at New Haven, but they've got some absolute studs there out at New Haven High School, so it should be a good contest there with Leo and New Haven next week.
And the Knights will just take a knee.
Got lucky with the shutout there, Shane. I thought Leo was going to put some points on the board. But no, Norwell impressively going to get their 2nd straight shutout victory. Wow.
Yeah, the defense.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about the offense coming into this one, but the defense, well, when they needed to make a play, they made a play.
Oh, yeah, indeed. And players on both sides of the ball making plays, as you got Luke Graft, Leighton Bailey, some outstanding offense and defensive work here for Norwell.
So the Knights will have to run one more play, it looks like. Yep. Play clock gets down to 3 seconds. Here's the snap and the knee. And that will do it. The Norwell Knights, big statement game. And they snap a 7-game losing skid to Leo. And it's a big win tonight, 27-0, as Norwell blanks the Leo Lions here tonight on their home field.
So we are going to go ahead and take a quick break, and then we'll come back here with our player of the game here live on SummitCitySports.com.
Look how tall
Your kids grow up quick, and there's a lot to teach them. Some lessons they won't pick up in school. Some they'll learn the hard way. But when it's time to give them the keys to their finances, we'll be there to help with their first checking account and the tools they need to make sense of their money. And even though they're off on their own, you'll be able to check in to see how they're doing. Raising your children is important, and teaching them about money is a big deal. So ProFed makes it easy. Federally insured by the NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
We're back here live from Leo High School. Norwell picks up their second shutout victory, 27-0 over the Leo Lions. Your Parkview Sports Medicine player of the game is going to go to who else but Luke Graft, making plays offensive and defensively here for the Knights tonight. Well, shout out to our cameraman, Brandon Porter. For Shane Albarani, I am Hunter Sosenheimer. You have been watching Indiana High School football right here live from SummitCitySports.com.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our camera. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
I like to stay active. I try to come in here at least 3 times a week and just get my 1-hour workout in. Since September, I think I've put on 22 pounds of muscle. I think my vertical has gone up plus 5 inches. And I've gotten a lot faster since then too. I can hit the ball further. In football, I can push people around more. It's basketball easier too. Just being stronger just makes everything easier.
Brandon started with Gym Rat's basketball training. After one of the sessions, he came up to me and he wanted to know if he could do more. So Brandon started the Edge program in November, in addition to the club training he was doing, because it offers personalized programming for his athletic goals. PSN Performance uses a long-term athletic development pyramid. At such a young age, it's really good for Brandon to set the foundation of athletic development. Since he is in season all year round, he has to be ready for all the physical demands. So he does a lot more strength training, just because in basketball he sprints and cuts a lot. In baseball he's doing a lot of sprinting. In football he does a lot of sprinting and jumping. So preparing him to withstand the physical demands of those games, he does a lot more strength training.
I like all the lower body stuff the best. I do goblet squats, split squats, back squat, front squat, a lot of those. Tyler knows what's best for me. He always points me in the right direction. He just pushes me to go harder every day.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcast. When the Homestead girls golf team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
I just want to be the best in basketball. So I want to be the greatest of all time to play women's basketball. So I just know there's people out there working just as much as me. So I just want to keep working hard and keep that intensity going. And so one day I can pursue my dreams of being in the WNBA and playing overseas. So I just want bigger things to come in my life.
I remember when I started in March, she could do 0 pull-ups. She did have a great 25-inch vertical when she first started. She only weighed 150 pounds. One of our main mottos is do the simple things exceedingly well, and that's where we started. So we started the foundation, building her base, and now we've got to basically the peak of our pyramid of things that we can do with her. So we didn't skip any levels. We did all the basics, and she got really, really good at them, and that's what's led her to become as great as she is at basketball and performance.
I've watched her grow, the confidence-wise, the strength-wise, the jumping ability, her footwork. It's really amazing to kind of watch for a girl her size, being 6'3", 6'4", to move like she can move and do the thing and be as agile as she is, along with the strength.
At the University of St. Francis, you'll find everything you need to succeed, from business, nursing and science, to the arts, all with a 99% career success rate.
You belong here.
Here.
I belong here.
Here are Always 100. We have different things that we provide each week with our elite training, working on things that can help them get a scholarship in the future if they don't have one right now. Watching skill development, helping kids get better, understanding what it takes to get to the next level. Catching and shooting, working on ball handling. In the last 5 years, we had over 200 kids just able to play basketball at some places from the NAIA, Division III, Division II, or Division I level.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And I mean, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And I mean, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
Your kids grow up quick, and there's a lot to teach them. Some lessons they won't pick up in school. Some they'll learn the hard way. But when it's time to give them the keys to their finances, we'll be there to help. With their first checking account and the tools they need to make sense of their money. And even though they're off on their own, you'll be able to check in to see how they're doing. Raising your children is important, and teaching them about money is a big deal. So ProFed makes it easy. Federally insured by the NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
In 1952, my father, Jim Kelly, opened his first dealership. Thanks to loyal customers, dedicated employees, community support, and a bit of luck, his business grew. 70 years later, that dealership has become the Kelly Automotive Group, with 14 brands in 3 locations, including our new Fort Wayne Auto Mall. Thank you for 70 amazing years. It's been the ride of a lifetime. We hope you join us for the next 70.
In 4 years, this could be you.
At the University of St. Francis, you'll find everything you need to succeed, from business, nursing and science, to the arts.
You belong here.